I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce guy, go off.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize for absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Wilder's in a world of trouble, closing seconds. Can he weather the storm here in the third round?
And the ball to superlative.
Big right hook, lands flush for Cambosos, and that knocks down Teofimo Lopez. We have ourselves a fight.
Khabib Nurmagomedov gets a triangle choke from up top. Gaethje's out, and the fight is over. The triangle choke for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And Porter gets knocked down. He gets knocked down again. 10th round TKO win. Left uppercut, and that knocks out Leo. It appears he's out cold. The fight is over. It was a counter left uppercut, and just like that, what a left uppercut. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to admit, what a fight.
Nice celebration for a 3K video. I don't know, man. To hit 3,000 subscribers in like
Right hook to the body for Campbell.
left hook to the body for Garcia, and that knocked down Campbell. It was a left hook to the body. Campbell on the ground. The count is on. Can he make his way up? It appears he can't get up. Campbell on the ground, trying to stand up. And the fight is over. Ryan Garcia with a 7th round knockdown. What a performance. Guys, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to do record numbers today. Ryan Garcia tearing up and crying. What a performance for Ryan Garcia.
Yo, yo, yo. Let's go. Welcome to the stream. It feels good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Cole, I see you were the first one here. Welcome. Leroy. Borracho, the DC Fight Club member. Welcome to the stream. Now, I see that there's a lot of people already stopping in, already getting here. So thank you guys for being here. Felix from Jalisco, Mexico. Welcome to the stream. You're always stopping by. Jesus M, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. That's a big boxing fan right there. What's up, Jesus? LP, welcome back. Always showing love. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. It feels great to be back. It's been a while. I'm hoping I can stay more consistent now soon. That's the plan. Things have just been crazy busy, but there's no excuses, right? We are back, guys, and that's what matters. And we're going to keep bringing out content. I see that this is kind of showing. Trying to remove that. All right, good. Plugs, welcome back, man. Guys, we have ourselves a great card tonight, so that's what I want to talk about firstly. Thank you guys for being here. I hope all is well. Let me know what you guys been up to. Guys, this is a great card to come back on. Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Munoz. I mean, Sean O'Malley, he's a big star in the U.S., right? Fighting Pedro. Pedro has fought some big names. And he's going to be fighting Sean O'Malley now, who's an up-and-comer. He fought Dominic Cruz, Jose Aldo. He lost to these guys, Frankie Edgar, Aljamain Sterling. But he fought the best. Sean O'Malley, on the other hand, he's on a 3-fight win streak against Almeida, Moitinho, and Paiva, which I think that was performance of the night. I like Paiva, but Pedro Munoz, he's a veteran. Let's see how Sean O'Malley does. After that, Robbie Lawler versus Brian Barbarena. Then after that, Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira. If you guys know, he beat Adesanya before in a kickboxing match. Is it the same thing as far as in the big leagues in the UFC? We'll see. Max Holloway versus Volkanovski. That's another one. They fought twice. The second one was extremely close. A lot of people felt like Max Holloway won. That'll be the co-main, and then the main event, Adesanya versus Cannonier. There's not much to say about that on my end. I think Adesanya is going to clearly beat Cannonier, but we shall see. Quickly wanted to give you guys that rundown. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for always stopping through. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Should be a fun night. Let's get right into it. Carson says, what's up, Miller? How's it going? Long time no see. I know, man. It feels good to be back. Fiziev is fighting next week against RDA, so We're back, man. We're back. I'm just happy to be here. It's been a while. I was like a little nervous turning on the camera, the microphone, because I'm like, man, it's been quite some time, but this is what I love to do. So, guys, thank you guys for being here. Mattel, my guy, welcome back as well. Welcome. Lavathan 999. I decided to go. What's up, 999? We'd love to hear your predictions today, by the way, too, because you've been on one. So we'd love to hear your predictions. If you plan on doing that, let me know. Thank you for being here. I decided to go with the turtleneck today because it's like 90 degrees where I'm at right now. So I'm like, look, you know what? It's a little too hot for that. Let me just go with the turtleneck instead of like the button up and then the suit on top. Is just a little hot in the basement right now. So I had to pass on that today. So maybe next time. But man, guys, thank you for being here. I'm just checking up a couple things, making sure we have everything set to go. We're in the basement of the T-Mobile Arena, guys. Let me know your guys' picks for today. I'll quickly run through that again. Munoz versus Sean O'Malley. Who do you guys have for that? Lawler versus Brian. Who do you guys have for that? Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira, which I think the odds are close. I have it as a toss-up. Gun to my head, I think I'm gonna go with Alex. Let me know, guys, who do you have for that? Sean Strickland looked a bit not hesitant, but against Hermanson, I just didn't like what I saw as far as it seems like he has to counter punch to get going. He can't get his offense going just strictly by himself. The jab, he has a beautiful jab, but against a taller fighter like Alex, it might create some trouble for him in the early rounds. We shall see. Volkanovski versus Max Holloway is another one that could be a toss-up. I'm going Volkanovski on that one too. And then Cannonier versus Adesanya, guys. Let me know who do you guys have for these fights. Hit the thumbs up. Let's have a fun night. Truth Hurts says, how's it going, MMA fans? Truth Hurts, welcome back, man. Anytime I see a recognizable name, I'm going to shout you guys out for sure. Early prediction, O'Malley by decision and Volkanovski by decision and Cannonier by TKO in the fourth. Look, for what it's worth, I think Drake bet like $1 million on Adesanya. I was big on Adesanya until Drake bet. Drake has been cursing every sport, even in horse racing. Like whatever that guy bets on, you can almost bet on the opposite and you're probably going to win. So, but I can't go Cannonier. That's a bold prediction, and you've been hot on your predictions, 999. So we shall see. Cole says, Miller, the concept for UFC 276 has been amazing. The embeddeds are just phenomenal, Cole. Volk, Izzy, O'Malley, channels and interviews have been out of this world. Absolutely. And then everybody, Volkanovski making the whole cooking stuff, and Izzy has always been consistent with the content making, and O'Malley too, and I like him and his coach how they set things up. So there's just so much MMA content out there. Cole, I hope everything is good and going well for you. It's good to talk to all you guys. I've got Izzy, Max, Alex, Robbie, and Sean, says Plugs. The only one I might disagree with you there, or the two, I feel like Robbie's gonna lose tonight, and I feel like Volkanovski just. Even though Max looked great against Yair Rodriguez, I think Volkanovski is just a different animal. I might have to go Volkanovski, Plugs. And something that everybody repeats, so I don't mean to be that guy that just keeps repeating what everybody else says, but Max has taken a lot of punishment. Is this the time where it catches up to him? I don't know, but it's just he's taken a lot of punishment throughout his career. Volkanovski landing flush kind of scares me a bit for Max. But maybe he just has that iron chin that just doesn't give. Chad Rose, did you get the boat? Listen, I was going to get like a pedaled kayak. Sorry, there's like a little fly. I was thinking about getting a pedaled kayak, but a friend of mine just told me that he has a kayak for $200, has 3 rod holders. I might just start with that just to get me out in the water until I wait to get a boat or a sit on top kayak, a better kayak. I think I'm going to go with the sit-in kayak for now, Chad, for what it's worth. Let me know what you think about that. Bro, I sent out a search party into the universe wondering where you were at. Well, you found me, Cole, so I'm glad. Cole, we're going to come back consistently. I've been talking to the wife. The YouTube is something I just can't give up. Like, not that I've been thinking about quitting or anything. It's just making time for it. It's a little bit hard with a baby and things of that nature, but I really got to just, it's either go all in and make a lot of content or don't. And I can't see myself not making any content at all. I need to stay consistent because I really have a loyal following and I truly appreciate that. And I don't even like calling it a following. We're always talking fights and in my community posts, and it's like, I can't ruin that, man. I got to really make content. So Cole, thank you for always supporting. I truly appreciate you. I got Alex winning Risky. Risky, welcome back, my guy. Sean was roasting Izzy at the press. I saw it, bro. Sean Strickland goes after anybody. He doesn't care. Sean just says the most outrageous things, Carson. And I like Izzy where, like, at least to me, it looks like to get under Izzy's skin is a tough thing to do. And I think Sean did a decent job at that. This used to be Trucker Gang. Yes, Tommy Mead. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Hope you and the family are doing great. Thank you, Truth Hurts, man. Everything is good. Everything is golden. I got some news coming for you guys. Hopefully soon that you guys will see maybe in the next week or so. Drake putting too much pressure on these athletes, making them lose. Is that what it is, bro? Putting on $1 million on Adesanya. I just don't see Cannonier getting... Listen, we got to give him credit. Adesanya, you apply pressure to him, it benefits him. Cannonier starts out strong. He gets winded a little bit. I'm just not that confident in his prior fights, the way he fights, his style to give Adesanya any trouble. That's just me personally. I got the craziest... Bro, you ever had an itch in your nose where you want to scratch it, but then it looks like you're picking your nose? I'm having one of those right now. I'm way too open on this chat. Jesus, bro, it's an itch. It's crazy. Anyways, did you guys see the pre-fight? Yes, if people are talking about hilarious Strickland got under Izzy's skin. I was just talking about that with his KO, bro. Freaking is one of those things where I don't think it applies pressure on Sean because he's just a madman where he doesn't care about things. But he better win tonight after talking all that trash because you're not going to get that Izzy fight if you lose tonight or it'll take some time. So Izzy by KO says Giovanni. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Strickland, despite being a weird Trumper, I'm Robin Hood. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I hope he wins, but I think he gets KO'd. Pereira, like, I don't know if you guys heard the Weasel. I listen to him a lot too. He talks about Pereira's Alex power, which is just scary. If he catches Sean Strickland clean, it could be lights out. Mr. Gonzalez, welcome to the stream. I feel like I'm talking extremely fast. I'm just excited to be back, guys. The first fight, Pedro Munoz will be commencing soon against Sean O'Malley. Can't wait for that one. Can't wait to call it. Let me know, guys. Who do you guys have? I saw a couple predictions here today. Volkanovski's been talking about going up to lightweight after the fight. If he wins, personally, I wouldn't want him to go up. But when we look at the rankings, it's like, who do you give him? He beat Ortega. If he wins today, it would be Holloway 3 times. Yair Rodriguez, I don't think has a chance. Josh Emmett is an up and comer who I think might have a good chance. Calvin Kattar is looming. Arnold Allen is looming around there too. You saw what he did to Chang Sung Young. Giga Chikaze, a chink in his armor the way he lost his last fight. Bryce Mitchell is on the come up, but I know he has great ground game. I don't think he would give Volkanovski that much trouble, in my personal opinion. I mean, it might be in his best interest to go up. Who would you like to see him go against in following fights if you prefer for him to stay in the featherweight division? It's been a minute, Mr. Gonzalez. Good to have you back, man. Guys, share the video, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Helps the channel out immensely. It feels so good to be back. Imagine Sean Strickland as champ. He's going to be a whole PR nightmare for the UFC. Carson, is he a PR nightmare, though? I feel like if anybody could get away with growing their audience with a Trumper or whatever you call it, it's probably the UFC. They don't care. They let you politically say what you want. If he was in the NBA, he'll be a nightmare. If he was in the NFL, he'll be a nightmare. He might be like a Colby Covington-esque fighter where you hate him, but you watch him. Is he a nightmare in a sense where he's kind of scary what he's going to say? Possibly. But this might be the one very sport where it actually might not be that big of a nightmare. In my personal opinion, KSI is back to get revenge for Deji. He's fighting Alex Wasabi August 27. Who do you have winning? Risky. Risky's always keeping me up to date with the celebrities. I like it. I remember buying a hoodie from you and receiving the mango stickers. I like your new studio gear. Thank you, man. Maybe I got to come out with some merch for the UFC and the MMA stuff and the boxing stuff. But yeah, bro, thank you for supporting and buying one of my hoodies. I only have like a few left, actually, so I need to still I need to come out with something. Ardanis, right? Mr. Gonzalez, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's you because you're a moderator. Alex would get destroyed at 55. He is a bit small, but he looks strong in his last fight. I don't know. I'm excited about and surprisingly, Tommy, I do MMA fighting and boxing, so I'm glad you like this as well. My money is on Adesanya, says Mr. Gonzalez. I agree. No worse of a PR nightmare than Colby Covington. Sean might be a good matchup. By the way, guys, the next fight is the first fight of the main event. Sean O'Malley, number 13th ranked fighter, 3-fight win streak. He's about to make his way into the octagon. Can't wait. Let me know your guys' thoughts for this one. My ESPN app is choppy. Well, luckily for me, Cole, nothing is going wrong as of yet. Of course, I remember you, Ardanis. I hope everything is well. I could see why he would want to go up to lightweight. But can you imagine if Oliveira... Carson, yes. If Ortega didn't finish it, I wouldn't bet the same with someone like a Makhachev or Oliveira gets on your back, it's over. It is a little dangerous, Carson, now that you made me think about it really quickly. Everyone dislikes Brandon, says Tommy Mead. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, he does say some outrageous things, but, like, look at Colby Covington. He almost says anything, and it kind of goes swept under the rug, and people kind of know him for who he is. He's actually gained some fans where, like, he was really hated about a year and a half ago. Not so much now. It's quite interesting. So I just don't think he might be that big of a PR nightmare as most people think. And the UFC does a good job at, like, not getting in the way as far as politically. They just kind of let you say what you want. How good did Jalen Turner look? Says, wait, where was your name again? Says Greg. Well, in the preliminary card, he won by submission in round number 1 with 45 seconds left. So Jesus Christ, he's another up and comer. What's up, Greg? You see the Canelo and Ryan recent? Yo, Ryan Garcia's comeback was decent. Plugs. I was a big fan of Ryan Garcia, not so much now, man. I think he just does too much, in my personal opinion. We could talk about that later, though, if you want to, or keep talking about it. Like, I lost a lot of respect for him, to be quite honest. It's about to start in a few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Min Kang, welcome to the stream. Pedro gonna try to grapple. I mean, that's probably his best bet against someone like Sean O'Malley. O'Malley lands clean. You already seen Munoz been hurt. He's lost like his last 3, if I'm not mistaken. What's it called? He lost his last 2. Granted, it was against Jose Aldo and Dominic Cruz, and he didn't get knocked out. He has a strong chin. He doesn't really get put out, but it's going to be tough against someone like Sean O'Malley. The range, I think, is going to create a certain amount of problems for him. Boracho, by the way, welcome to the stream, man. It's great to have you here. Let's get some hype in the chat. Thank you for being here, guys. You could become a member. The link should be in the description if you want to do that. It's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to have you guys. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. Always showing me love, always supporting. Let me quickly put this on the stream real quick. And let me quickly put this on the stream. Let me see something. Everything is good. Give me 1 second. Cool. Have an Instagram, have a Twitter, all that. You guys can follow all those things. Just put it on the stream real quick because we are about to commence. First fight of the main event will be starting soon. Can't wait. Wonder if Kobe is enjoying MAGA Mom, says Boracho. Jalen is one of your favorite fighters. Plugs. Interesting. Let's go. Well, if you had to pick one, which one are you most excited? The main or co-main? For me, it's the co-main. The co-main. I'm not actually that excited for the Adesanya versus Cannonier fight, to be quite honest, Carson. How do you feel about the main event? If Max loses tonight, to be honest, I don't know what will be next for him because I don't see him getting another shot at the featherweight belt. If Volk is champ, I think 55 is a move for Max if he loses. Max probably should move up if that's the case, if he does lose a third time against Volkanovski. He talks too much and doesn't fight enough, plugs, in my opinion. Matt Mitchell made a comment about UFC knew he didn't have enough followers to back him up, so they gave him the boot. Exactly, where Sean Strickland, he's made a name for himself, in a sense, Tommy. Good to have you here, by the way. Where is MF Brown? Hopefully he shows up soon. Guys, the main event, first fight of the main event, Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Munoz is about to commence, guys. If you guys want to call in and give me your thoughts on the fight today, just let me know in the chat that, hey, you're in the Discord or you want to call in. We'll arrange it and you guys could give your thoughts after this fight. Okay, guys. So I'm in my Discord right now, making sure everything is working, making sure everything is good. I'm in the general chat, but I muted myself. If you guys want to call in, just let me know later, okay? Cool. Sean O'Malley's 1-2 is lightning fast. Yes. Oh, it's so smooth. And he doesn't ever really force anything, but like as far as like offensively, it's just so layered and well done. I mean, let's see what happens. Let me make sure this is working. Round 1 is about to be underway. Sean O'Malley versus Pedro Munoz. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Here we go. Round number 1 of a scheduled 5. Of a scheduled 3. I'm sorry. I'll try to catch up with chat right afterwards. And here we go. So if I miss a message, just write it again. Copy and paste it, whatever. We'll get it working. Sean O'Malley out of the southpaw stance in the middle of the octagon. Pedro Munoz, the smaller fighter, maybe trying to get on the inside here. Pawing with the jab is Sean O'Malley, feigning a leg kick. So does Munoz, but neither let their hands go quite just yet. Measuring the distance are both fighters. Backing up is Munoz. Sean O'Malley now backing up himself. Both fighters not letting their hands go quite just yet. Fading is Sean O'Malley. Walking forward. Right kick to the body. Just misses. Then a left kick to the body. Just misses for Sean O'Malley. Nice, strong outside leg kick lands for Munoz. He throws another one. This time he misses. Feigning is Sean O'Malley. Right kick to the body. Just misses. Another outside leg kick for Pedro. Rogan makes a good point that the only guy that beat Sean O'Malley attacked that leg. Another outside leg kick for Pedro. And then an inside leg kick. Feigning is Sean O'Malley. Outside leg kick now lands for O'Malley. A low calf kick that landed flush. Again, Pedro attacking the leg and landing. Feigning, level changing a bit is Sean O'Malley. Nice strong jab down the middle lands for Sean O'Malley. Walking forward, guys, hit the thumbs up. Helps the channel out immensely. And hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 5,500 subscribers. We're not too far from it. Circling to the left is Pedro. Sean being more of a stalker here. Backing up. Another strong jab down the middle lands for Sean O'Malley as he switches to an orthodox stance. Feigning a lot is Sean O'Malley. Another jab upstairs thrown by O'Malley, this time missing. Pedro Munoz hasn't been finished. Otherwise, Sean O'Malley has won his last 5 fights in that fashion. John Anik comments. Spinning back kick thrown by O'Malley, this time missing. Another outside leg kick lands for Pedro. Another outside leg kick again lands for Pedro. Sean O'Malley may want to check these kicks. Another outside leg kick lands for Pedro. Another outside leg kick lands for Pedro. Here we go. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first round of a Schedule 3. Right kick to the body. Front kick lands for Sean. Big right hand down the middle lands for O'Malley. And that got Munoz's attention here in the first round. Right kick to the body. But it was a bit low. It was an accident. The ref stops the fight for a bit here. Landed a kick a bit low. Pedro taking his time. Taking a little breather. Herzog being the ref. Let's see. Yeah, right on the cup. Pedro taking his time. They showed the replay. It was flush on the cup. And here we go. Right back. Both fighters stand back in the center of the octagon. After a quick break, left straight down the middle, just misses for O'Malley. Nice strong inside leg kick for Pedro. And another outside leg kick for Pedro. Feigning, double jab thrown by Sean. Just misses. Jab down the middle. This time lands for Sean. Pedro walking forward. Pedro backing up just a bit here. Whoever blocked that message, thank you. I'll make sure I catch up with chat right after this. Level changing a bit here is Sean. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. The crowd trying to energize the fighters and get them to fight a bit more here. Circling to his right is Pedro. Big head kick thrown by Pedro. This time misses. Circling to his left is Pedro. Walking forward. Trying to close the distance. Under a minute left. O'Malley going down in the second, says Leroy. We shall see. Pernell, my guy. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. We'll talk shortly. 35 seconds left here. Jab down the middle. Just misses for Sean O'Malley. Circling to his right. Big spinning back kick lands flush for Sean O'Malley. Pedro doesn't look bothered. Lands an outside leg kick. Jab upstairs. Just grazes the face of Pedro. 20 seconds left here in the first round. Feigning is Sean O'Malley. Level changing a bit is Pedro. 10 seconds left here on the clock of the first round. Spinning back kick thrown by Pedro. This time missing. Spinning back kick thrown by Sean. This time just missing. And round number 1 is over. Guys, thank you for being here. Round number 1 is over in the first fight of the main event. Let's get it. Ashton, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for being here. Let's catch up with chat real quickly. Thank you so much, Ashton. Sean O'Malley's, yep. Remind me of Connor when he was coming up. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Giovanni, for following me on Instagram. I'll make sure I follow you back. I'm fully on board the Sugar Hype train. Let's go, Min. What's up, Miller? I got my boy Max and the new featherweight champion of the world. We shall see. Pernell, welcome back to the stream, man. Much love to you, man. Hope everything is well. Miller got the best channel. Thank you so much, Leroy. Let's get it. That leg kick is going to mess him up if he doesn't start checking him. Absolutely. Tommy, that's exactly how I feel. Exactly how I feel. He needs to do something about it because he's not checking them. Sean wants those legs. Or I'm assuming you meant Pedro. Who do you think won the first? Pretty close round. I think I got to give it to Pedro there, though. I think I'll give him the first round. Just landed a multitude of leg kicks. And Sean didn't land enough strikes upstairs to win him the round. Give him the chin shot O'Malley. Pedro wants those legs. Who do you have winning that first round? Here we go. Round number 2 of a schedule 3. Pedro walking forward. I think Sean wants to bait him in. Find a way to land something big. But Pedro just keeps attacking those legs where Sean is going to have to do something to stop that. Having a tough time so far. Sean backing up, feigning just a bit. Right front kick to the body just misses for Sean O'Malley. If O'Malley loses this one too, do you think he will stay undefeated? What a nurse says, Robin. Yeah, he thought he never lost to freaking the Ecuadorian. He's a funny guy. Feigning just a bit. Nice strong jab, 1-2 lands. Finally, then a spinning back kick grazes the head of Pedro Munoz. And here we go. We have ourselves a fight. Yeah, he never thought he lost to Marlon Vera, right? Like, big overhand right thrown by Sean O'Malley, this time missing. Nice strong jab down the middle. Finally lands for Sean O'Malley as he finds his rhythm here so far in the second round. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Here we go. Sean O'Malley walking forward, both in the center of the octagon. Looking for openings. Inside leg kick, this time missing for Pedro. Pedro backing up. Outside leg kick again lands for Pedro. Overhand right thrown by Sean O'Malley, this time missing. Circling to his right is Pedro. Sean O'Malley now being the stalker, walking forward. Looking to be more active here in the second round. Has his left arm extended, looking for an opening. Big right hand down the middle lands for Sean O'Malley. Inside leg kick lands flush for Pedro. Left straight down the middle just misses for Sean. Sean O'Malley feigning a lot, looking for an opening here. looking to land something devastating here. But Pedro not so far giving him that opportunity. Another inside leg kick lands for Pedro. I wonder if that will pay him dividends later down in the fight. If someone could block the naked person. I don't know what they're putting on there. Outside leg kick again for Pedro. Double jab thrown by Sean O'Malley, this time missing. Nice strong jab lands down the middle for Sean O'Malley. He's having a better time so far. Double jab thrown by Pedro, this time missing. An eye poke that Pedro's complaining about. And the ref stops it yet again. I think it was an eye poke. Pedro taking a moment. The crowd booing. Give me 1 second. The wifey's texting me as we wait. It didn't. A big bad eye poke. They showed the replay. Min, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for being here and becoming a part of the family. Thank you so much. O'Malley KO, says Purnell. Let's see. Yep. It was a ring finger. He's taking some time. Oh, O'Malley pokes Pedro. In the meantime, let's see if I catch up here. If O'Malley, I wouldn't be surprised if the O'Malley and Pedro go the distance just due to the iron chin of Pedro. I mean, he's known for not getting taken out, John Carson. We shall see. Now he gets eye poked. Let's see what happens here. I hope if they can't finish this fight, that'll be horrible. The crowd is booing. He can't see out of his eye. Uh-oh. He can't see. They're probably going to stop this fight. Oh, man, this is bad. Oh, they stopped it. They stopped it. They call off the fight. An unintentional foul. Wow. I mean, he can't open his eye. They hug it out. Well, that's a bummer. What are you going to do? $20. Just had tonsils removed this Thursday. A lot of pain today, but wasn't missing this fight with you. Let's go. Talk about a dedicated person. Let's go. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the $20, Christopher Maddox. I'm sorry if you feel you came at a bad time, because what happened just now is a fight was stopped because Sean O'Malley pokes Pedro in the eye. It really didn't look that bad, says Joe Rogan, but it looks worse in the second replay. I thought it was pretty bad. They stopped the fight. Unfortunately, I want to see that fight play out, see if Sean O'Malley was able to put out Pedro, but unfortunately, the fight is stopped. An unintentional eye poke. Christopher Maddox, again, thank you so much for the $20. First donation of the night. Appreciate you, broski. Appreciate you a ton. Thank you for streaming this, bro. Crank, thank you so much for being here. On disqualification, Jesus. Yep, I hope they don't cancel it. Unfortunately, they did, man. It sucks, man. That's the last thing you want to see, especially out of an up-and-comer like Sean O'Malley that fights a veteran now in Pedro Munoz. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Just really, really unfortunate. It was a pretty close fight, too. I had Pedro winning the first round. The second round, Sean O'Malley started to get going, landing some jabs up the middle, finding his rhythm. They had to stop it. That's so unfortunate. Who you got for the main, Miller? I have Adesanya winning a pretty clear fight. Clear decision or something like that. Maybe even putting Cannonier out. Told you O'Malley by KO. Okay, yeah, a DKO, a disqualification KO. Yeah, man, it sucks. Cause what are you gonna do? Does Sean lose? No, it's just a disqualification. Thanks for subscribing, Robin Hood. Thank you for subscribing, Min. Thank you so much for the support. Torrin Brown, welcome back. Every time I see a recognizable name, I shout you out. Damn, Michael Chandler and Dustin got into it. Was Sean winning the fight? No, I think he lost the first round. I think he was winning the second round, and he was getting his rhythm where who knows what would have happened. I think he probably would have edged the decision going into the third because it looked like he was getting going, but Mel Gibson in the stance. But he eye pokes Pedro. It could have went either way. It sucks. Sorry guys for bringing out the horrible news. But that is what happened here in the first fight of the main event. On a more positive note, up next, Robbie Lawler versus Brian Barbarena. And then after that, I might be more excited for this fight than the main event itself. Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira. Or Pereira. Can't wait for that one too. So I would love to hear your thoughts on who do you have winning that fight. Do you have Sean Strickland, the guy that was coming after Izzy in the press conference? Or do you got the guy that previously beat Adesanya, even though it wasn't in the UFC? And Alex. When is Adesanya fighting Cannonier? That'll be the main event. That'll be the last fight of the night. Crank. So right now for the schedule, they need to run that back for sure. They probably will, Brandon. Welcome to the stream. If you're wondering what the schedule is looking like, Pedro Munoz, Sean O'Malley, disqualification, unfortunately. We're going to be going on to the next fight, Robbie Lawler. Then after that will be Sean Strickland versus Alex. Then Alex Volkanovski versus Max Holloway. And then the main event, Adesanya versus Cannonier. We're in the basement of the T-Mobile Arena. Guys, thank you for being here. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Helps the channel out immensely. Once again, Christopher Maddox, thank you for the $20. Do you think the UFC wants Strickland to lose so they can set up Izzy versus... It's tough to say what their intentions or what they desire, but yes. If I'm strictly talking business, I don't think I could feel this way, but outside looking in, what's better for my business? Let's say I'm the UFC president. Alex to win because the history that Izzy has with Alex. Would we like to see Sean Strickland or Izzy as well too? That'll also make a great fight. But what makes a better fight on paper? Maybe the Alex fight because of their previous history. Alex being the only person to beat Adesanya, it just creates that narrative that most people would want. So it's tough to say, but then again, with the Strickland press conference beef, imagine the build up to that fight as well too might be just as good, if not better, than the Alex fight. It's really tough to say. Gun to my head, if I had to pick, though, I would rather see the Alex fight. Especially Sean Strickland. I mean, we'll see how he looks today. If he looks phenomenal today, then it doesn't matter, right? But I wasn't that impressed in his last fight against Hermanson. I think we saw a couple weaknesses as far as if he's not counterpunching, he doesn't look that lethal, that deadly. He has a beautiful jab, but it doesn't look like he has much more than that, in my honest opinion, from that last fight. So that's just me. Tommy Me says, I hate that about eye pokes. The UFC needs to put in a rule where they give him the ability to review the eye poke and then give him 5 minutes to recover, like the kick down low, says Tommy. The eye poke is so devastating. Of course, the more obvious scenario that I remember is just what's it called? Daniel Cormier, where it happened to him, and then he was also the one that made it happen as far as eye poking Stipe. And if you can't see, you can't fight, but it sucks because it's literally a finger that just by mistake hits the eye. I don't know what they can do to kind of stop it from happening. I don't know if they can do anything about it. It's tough. It's really tough. I don't know. I don't know what do you do about that, because if you can't see, you can't see, but it's just a crappy way to finish a fight, in my opinion. I got Strickland winning. I think he'll mix it up with some wrestling. That'll be interesting if he's able to make that happen. Alex is so tall, man, that range. Let's see let's see if he can implement that tonight. MF Brown, welcome to the stream. Let's get it. If you guys want to call in, just join the Discord. That'll also be quite interesting to see. Izzy versus Alex 3 fight. Let's see. Damn, Chandler and Dustin got into an altercation. Did they? I must have missed it. Can't recover from a bad eye poking 5 minutes. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's one of those things where it just annoys the hell out of you. If you've ever been poked in your eye, it's one of the worst things in the world. Blurry vision, eyes tearing up. You can't quite open it. It's just the worst. Izzy said in an interview saying, I've seen Sean do more damage in his sparring than his actual fight. I think I might agree with him on that. Laughing. Exactly. He's a menace in sparring, but I just didn't see that dog necessarily against Hermanson. He had no intention to try to get him out of there. Does Sean still get his full pay? I honestly don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how that works. You get full... Let's find out together. If you get disqualified in the UFC. Let's see. Let's see. How do replacement fighter get compensated in the UFC, for example? No, that's not the question I'm asking. Let me see. As long as they show up for weigh-ins and pre-fight BAM substance, they can expect to make their show money and some sponsorship money, but they probably won't be paid a win bonus, or obviously. Okay, that doesn't really answer my question. Again, this depends from division to division. If I could get a clear answer, I will let you. The UFC is a private company. If anybody has information on that, I would love to hear it. Because I don't know if anything is written in stone as far as like, maybe it depends how bad the disqualification is with the reasoning for it. It's tough. If anybody has any information on that, please let me know. Alex is scary. MF, bro, plugs. Absolutely. Absolutely. And who will win between Izzy and Alex in a third fight? Someone asked that earlier. I believe it was Brandon. Oh, yeah, I see it right there. I don't know, Brandon. Let's first, Brandon Elliott. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. First, let's see how he performs tonight, and then we can make a judgment on who would win in a third fight between the two. I think this fight is very important to kind of dictate what will happen. That's what we can say. I think that's fair to say. Let's see what it looks like after tonight, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just making sure everything on social media is good, and then we'll be good to go. Let me put this on Instagram real quick. You know, gotta get everybody in here, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, let me know how everything is going with you guys. Is there anything new? Is there anything new with you guys? Cool. Robbie Lawler making his way to the octagon. And any fights that you guys are quite interested in coming up in the near future, let me know. UFC 278 is looking quite well, in my honest opinion. I can't wait for that one either. Let me fix this. Round number 1. Got to reset my clock here. Well, I'm glad you asked, MF Brown. Because no, I didn't. I've been looking on Marketplace like a savage, MF Brown. A friend just hit me up on Instagram that he has a kayak for $200. It's a sit-in. I wanted a sit-on-top kayak, but it's a sit-in one. But it does have 3 rod holders. $200. I think I'm just going to buy it and get out on the water. Because I was looking for a pedaled kayak. Very expensive. So I might just do that in the meantime to try to get out there in the summer and in the fall and then see where I take it from there. So that's the plan. I'm thinking of doing that, possibly buying it this weekend. If Alex beats Max, has he leaned out division, move up? That's what I believe John Carson was talking about today. Yeah, it was Carson about maybe wanting to move up. But yo, you start thinking about the Mahashevs, the Oliveira. Does Volkanovski have a chance against those guys? And I'm not even talking about skill-wise. I'm talking about just straight up physicality. Do you think he'll fare well against them? MF Brown, do you have one, by the way, too? Is that something you do? Does that mean O'Malley doesn't get his fight of the night bonus? Oh, I'm sure that is not going to happen, Pernell. which he's probably used to right now. Yeah, they should. Yep. Brewster, welcome to the stream. Disagree with you on this one. I think Sean Strickland is a better thing for the UFC as a business. You might be right. He's becoming one of those Colby Covington guys. I'm not saying I'm sorry if I didn't elaborate quite well. I'm not saying in the whole trajectory as far as career wise. Yes, Sean Strickland might be better for the UFC than Alex, but for the Israel Adesanya fight, Alex might be a bigger fight there. I'm not sure yet though. Like that's just a opinion. He can hype up the fight. He is obviously able to get under his skin. That's a good point. Alex won't bring in casuals. Good point, Tommy. Good point. That's probably not a hill that I'm willing to die on. That's a great point, Tommy. You might have a better argument than I do. I'm not gonna lie. In the result of no contest, neither fighter would be entitled to be paid a win bonus, of course. But in every case, I know the UFC has paid both fighters their win bonus in the event of a no contest or draw, says Booster. Thank you for elaborating on that. Salute, my guy. Blessings. Demetrius, welcome to the stream. Who wins between Chandler and Dustin? I'm gonna go Dustin. I'm gonna go Poirier. What would you say, Plugs? I'm really interested in what they're gonna do with Hamzat. How do you feel about Hamzat after that win? That, arguable win, if you can say that. I thought Lawler was retired. He might retire if he loses tonight. I have him losing tonight. I don't think he has much left in the tank. That's a goodbye, man. Yeah, it's a I think it's a Sun Dolphin Aruba 10. So you can look that up, MF Brown. Tell me what you think. But I think I'm gonna do it. Has 3 rod holders on it. It's a 10 foot. It's a 9.5 feet kayak. It's going to just get me out on the water. I think that's a good idea. It feels like Gilbert Burns gained more even though he lost to Hamza. I agree. It was one of those, he gained so much respect from the fans. I 100% agree with you there, Carson. If anything, I was a little bit... When Gilbert lost to Usman and getting knocked down with like a jab, I was like, you know what? Maybe this guy is not good for the division. But then he threw bombs against Hamza, stood in the pocket against one of the scariest up-and-coming fighters. I think he has gained a lot of respect from the fans. Oh, you're lucky, MF Brown. It's a 10-foot Pelican. Pelican, there's a... Let me start this real quick. No, Pelican doesn't make the Crank 10, do they? I think they do make the Crank 10, if I'm not mistaken. Pelican has some really nice kayaks that I've been seeing online too. But I want a pedaled one, so we'll see. I hope Hamza fights Bilal and destroys him. That'll be interesting to see. 10 Weir, thank you so much for subscribing. All the new subscribers, thank you so much. Here we go. Round number 1 of a Schedule 3 between Lawler and Barbarena. Both fighters standing in the center of the octagon. Thank you guys for all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Nice strong jab down the middle. Partially lands for Barbarena. Here we go. Lawler walking forward. Inside leg kick lands for Bryan. Strong outside leg kick lands for Bryan. Strong jab down the middle, just misses for Bryan. But here we go, circling to the left. Fighting out of the southpaw stance. Nice right hook to the body, lands flush for Lawler. That gets the attention of Bryan. He's near the back of the cage. Counter left straight down the middle, lands for Lawler. Nice left straight down the middle to the body, lands for Lawler. The crowd chanting Lawler. They're chanting Robbie. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Both fighting out of the southpaw stance. Robbie wearing blue, Bryan wearing red. Nice short right hook lands for Robbie, but a left hook in response lands for Bryan. Then a strong jab down the middle lands for Bryan. Another jab for Bryan lands flush on the chin of Robbie. Looping left hook thrown by Bryan, this time missing. Nice short right hook lands for Bryan. Jab to the body lands for Bryan as well too. Looping left hook just misses. Big right hook lands for Robbie. Another right hook lands for Lawler. These fighters are letting it all go here in the first round. Right hook to the body lands for Bryan. Nice double jab lands for Bryan. Fighting with his back against the cage, but letting his hands go. Another combination lands for Bryan, but Lawler keeps walking forward. Big left uppercut lands for Lawler. And that wobbles Barbarena. Robbie walking forward. Another left straight down the middle for Robbie. Here we go. Jab down to the body lands for Robbie. Bryan looks strong though. Brian keeps pouring with the jab. Right hook to the body lands for Brian. And another left elbow lands for Brian. He's starting to gain some momentum here. Left straight down the middle for Brian. Robbie keeps walking forward. Left straight again for Brian. Left straight. On 2 left straights for Robbie Lawler. Brian letting his hands go. Left hook to the body lands for Brian. Another jab lands for Brian. He just doesn't stop letting his hands go. Pouring with that jab. Jab to the body lands for Robbie. Right uppercut lands for Brian. And then an outside leg kick. Robbie covering up. Right hook to the body lands for Robbie Lawler. Both fighters letting their hands go here in the first round. About 1 minute and 25 seconds left. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Robbie standing in the pocket. Brian just keeps letting his hands go. Pouring with the jab. Right elbow lands for Brian. Left straight on the chin lands for Brian. Another elbow lands for Brian Barbarena. Big left uppercut lands for Robbie. And he's starting to apply some pressure. 47 out of 156 landed for Barbarena. 24 out of 41 for Robbie Lawler. Left hook to the body lands for Robbie. Jab upstairs lands for Brian. Left uppercut lands for Robbie Lawler. This might be the fight of the night if they keep it up. And here we go. Brian circling to his left. Right elbow lands for Brian. Steve Williams becomes a member for 2 months. Let's go. Thank you so much, Steve. Big left straight down the middle for Robbie. He says, my man Miller, keep bringing that passionate commentary. Checking in from Gilroy, California. Let's go, man. Thank you so much, Steve Williams. Always showing love. Big right elbow for Brian. 15 seconds left on the clock. Both land a short jab here. 10 seconds left on the clock. It was actually a left straight by Brian and a jab by Robbie. 5 seconds left on the clock. Robbie walks forward. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And round #1 is over. Guys, surprisingly, this has been a great fight. I thought it wasn't going to be too impactful, too exciting, especially with Robbie Lawler being older. People think he's over the hill, but hey, man, he looked phenomenal tonight so far. Standing in the pocket. Got caught a lot, too, and took it quite well. Never looked flustered. Robbie in trouble. He stood in the pocket. Hamza is not ready for Usman. I think he should take Bilal next. I agree. Stay busy, stay active. Don't take Usman quite just yet. Steve Williams, thank you for becoming a member of the DC Fight Club. Thank you so much. Feels great to be back and have you guys here. Pedal will be nice. I agree, MF Brown. Not sure, man. Pedal will be nice. Got you. Yeah, like, I'm excited. I truly can't wait, MF Brown, just to get out there. So hopefully I cop it this weekend. Heavy hitters making it happen. Let's go, Chad Rose. Let's go. Round #2 will be underway shortly. Who do you guys have winning that first round? More activity by Brian, but maybe the bigger strikes landed by Robbie? Tough to say. Close first round. Here we go. Round #2 of a Schedule 3. Up next, guys, if you guys are just getting here, up next will be Sean Strickland versus Alex. Probably one of the fights I'm most excited for. 10 Weir, thank you for subscribing. Alex, thank you for subscribing. Truly appreciate you guys. And then Karu, thank you for subscribing. Here we go. Jab thrown upstairs by Brian. Here we go. Brian just doesn't stop letting his hands go. Pause with the jab with his left straight. Looking for openings. Left straight lands for Brian. Another right lands for Brian. Jab down the middle lands for Robbie. And here we go. No, Sean Strickland will be up next, Torin. Nice strong jab down the middle for Robbie Lawler. And he keeps walking forward. Another jab down the middle for Robbie. He's starting to find an opening with that jab. Another jab for Robbie. And that wobbles Brian as he backs up. Brian circling to his left. Another jab lands flush for Robbie. Another jab for Robbie. And a lot of swelling on the left eye now of Brian Barbarena. Robbie finding an opening with that jab and now starting to land at will. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second round. Robbie chasing him down, looking for an opening. Right front kick lands for Brian. Robbie Lawler gaining a lot of momentum here. Left straight partially lands for Brian out of a combination. Left straight does land for Brian. Then a left hook partially lands again for Brian. But Robbie staying in the pocket. A lot of swelling under the left eye of Brian and a little blood trickling out of his nose. Robbie walking forward. Big left straight thrown by Brian. This time just missing. Robbie walking forward. This time throwing a jab, but this time missing. Inside leg kick partially lands for Brian. Outside leg kick lands for Brian. Looping left hook thrown, but this time misses for Barbarena. Another jab down the middle lands for Robbie. And that backs off Brian Barbarena. Another jab down the middle for Robbie Lawler. That has worked wonders for him so far here in the second round. Kind of shifting the fight towards Robbie, in my opinion. Head kick thrown by Brian, this time missing. He looks a bit winded too, breathing out of his mouth. Speaking of Brian Barbarena. Pawing with the jab, not letting his hands go quite just yet. 1-2 thrown by Robbie, this time missing. Big right hook lands for Robbie Lawler. Brian keeps walking forward. Left straight just misses for Robbie. Throws a double jab, this time missing. Lands a jab here. Left straight lands for Brian. Another left straight lands, this time for Brian. But he gets caught with a jab again. And a lot of blood trickling out of his nose now here. Nice left hook. Short left hook lands for Robbie Lawler. Both fighters letting their hands go. A lot of swelling on the face of Brian, though. Not so much for Robbie Lawler. Left hook big lands flush for Brian. And Robbie covers up. Right hook lands for Brian. Lawler looks flustered a bit. Right uppercut partially lands for Brian. Short right elbow lands for Brian. Big right uppercut just misses. Left hook lands for Robbie. But a right hook to the body lands it for Brian. Big right hook lands for Brian. That wobbles Robbie Lawler as he lands a left straight. Here we go, guys. Under minute left here in the second round. Another left straight for Brian. Crowd on their feet. Robbie's hurt, says Daniel Cormier. Right hook again lands for Brian. Left elbow, right elbow lands for Brian. Left hook lands for Brian. Another left straight for Brian. Robbie looks a bit hurt. Little swelling under his right eye now. Another left straight for Brian. Left hook to the body. Jab this time lands for Robbie. Another right hook lands for Brian. People chanting Robbie. Big right hook lands for Brian. Left hook lands for Brian. Robbie's hurt. He's almost out on his feet. The ref stops the fight. The fight is over. Brian Barbarena with a second round TKO victory. What a fight for Brian. He looked hurt. It looked like he was going to get knocked out. Fight of the night. Tommy, you might be right. Tommy has a Trucker Gang hoodie. Let's go, man. You're an OG. Tommy, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Brian Barbarena, second round TKO victory. Robbie's too tough. I agree, LP. What a fight. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Wow, what a fight, ladies and gentlemen. You can't make that up. Wow, what a fight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why my thumbnail on my video, that's kind of pissing me off. It doesn't show the actual thumbnail that I made, which I don't understand why that happened. I was just checking on that. Hopefully they fix that. I don't quite understand. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Best energy in the game on this channel. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Let's get it. Down goes Frazier, says Chad Rose. Let's go. He keeps coming. Bro, Brian did not stop throwing, letting his hands go. And it wouldn't be like punches that like, it wouldn't be punches that were one punch knockout power punches. It would just be pawing with the jab, left hook, right elbow, left elbow. It was just things of that nature until he finally got him out of there. I think it was a right hand that he landed that really flustered Robbie Lawler, and then it was curtains after that. Robbie's tough, though, LP. Robbie is tough. Lawler looked great with the jab at first, though. He found a home for it. I feel like he should have stuck to that and maybe try to like out strike him, keeping his distance. But he stood in the pocket a little bit too much. I have a friend that has a parlay, right? And at first I was like, I don't know, man. A 6-fight parlay might be crazy, but let me read you guys his parlay. He has Jim Miller, who won, Jalen Turner, who won, Brian Barbarena, who just won, and it looked like he was about to lose. He has Alex Pereira, Sean O'Malley, and Israel Adesanya. I think he might be okay with the O'Malley thing. I don't think his parlay gets messed up if it's a disqualification. I hope not. That'll be a little bit unfair. If he is okay with that, all he needs is Alex and Adesanya, and I think he's straight. Let me ask him real quick. Does the O'Malley fight affect you, Bounce? Hold on a second. Wow, what a fight. Fight of the night, Tommy Mead. You might be right. Whoa, Brian. Let's go, Chris Faith. What a fight, Miller, man. You should be commentating for the UFC. Great job. Thank you so much, MF Brown. Maybe one day. We just got to keep plugging away and keep making content. Damn, can't say Lawler isn't tough. Sounded like he was getting clocked. He was getting hit a lot, and he stayed in the pocket. He hurt Brian at some... Corey Webb is the one with the parlay. He says the parlay is still alive, bro. That's love. If the O'Malley fight doesn't affect you, you have 2 fights to go, bro. You have 2 fights to go. If that's the case, you're golden. You're golden. Oh wow, what a fight! Good commentary, DC. The next Rogan. Let's go, Brandon. That'll be lovely, man. We just got to keep growing this channel. That's all we got to keep doing. If you guys haven't already, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. If you're just getting here, David Anderson, thank you for subscribing. Up next will be the Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira fight. And then I think the Israel Adesanya versus Cannonier is a lock, in my honest opinion. So I think Corey... If he's going to be worried, is about this Pereira versus Strickland fight. If he gets that win, I think he's pretty much locked. Wow, what a fight. Yep. Robbie is a warrior. I think it's time for him to hang up. Yeah, I mean, he looked solid. He could have edged out a win, in my honest opinion. He was close enough. It's just, I think he stayed in the pocket a little bit too long, and Robbie always had that problem where he gets hit hard. His natural instinct. It reminds me of what's this fighter that I'm blanking out on that fought TJ Dillashaw twice. I'm blanking right now, but the same thing with him, where he fights in the pocket, he gets caught, and his natural reaction is to just strike back. I can't believe my give me 1 second. It starts with a C, and I just can't remember his name. Cody Garbrandt. Yes. I just couldn't remember him for a second. Yeah, it reminds me of him, where his natural instinct is to strike back. Robbie Lawler had a good thing going with that jab. What's the payout? Corey, if you're still here, let us know what your payout is, bro. That'll be like, I'm rooting for you, bro. That'll be crazy. All right, time for Sean and Alex. Now, if Sean decides to take down Alex and Alex can stop it, I could see Alex win. Absolutely. If it stays on the feet, yeah, I couldn't remember, bro. Like, it was horrible. I couldn't remember his name, Oscar. Let's go. Next fight will be Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira. Guys, thank you for being here. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Guys, we're at 39 thumbs up. Let's get to 50. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Yeah, bro, like Robbie was throwing some beautiful jabs, some beautiful uppercuts. You know what he probably should have done too? He had some success in the first round. those right hooks to the body and like left uppercuts to the body, he should have threw more of that. I mean, it's easier said than done, right? It's easy for me to say being outside of the octagon, where that jab was working for him beautifully, but maybe he should have went to the body just a bit more. He was headhunting just quite a bit. A lot of people have forgotten. Cody Garbrandt says MF Brown. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. If Max beats Volk, I think there might be a fourth fight. You almost have to do it, Carson. I think best out of 7 series they should do, if you ask me. This is about to become like an NBA Finals kind of NBA Finals kind of event. 10 for 124 quick lunch money, bro. Yo, Bounce, that'll be amazing for you. Let's go. Let's go. We're rooting for you now, bro. It's like I'm actually like, that's what I want to happen now. I mean, I had those fighters anyways, but now it's like more of an incentive. Sean feels like the underdog in this fight, but man, do I hope he wins. Does he feel like an underdog? That's a good, like, with Sean, I guess so, because looking at the attributes as far as like how big Alex is, he's like the hot new thing in the UFC. Sean, even though he won his last fight against Hermanson, he didn't look that dominating where Alex did. So I guess that's fair to say. Cody No Chin says plugs. Hopefully the Drake Bet curse don't hit Izzy tonight. Corey, that's one thing you got to be careful of. I was telling people earlier today when the stream started, I think Drake put like $1 million on Adesanya. Anytime Drake bets, he loses. I think he bet on Amanda Nunes and Pena won. And that was like one of the biggest upsets in history. I don't mean to scare you. I'm just saying. Where's that sorry Trey Mountain? Probably somewhere, I don't know, playing softball at a weird time. We're supposed to have a episode Monday. We're supposed to bring the podcast back, but what just hit me is that Monday is July 4th. So I don't know if we should do it on Monday. Maybe we should hold it off till Tuesday. We shall see. I feel like legends like Robbie Lawler, they shouldn't be giving them young guys like Brian. They need to give them other legends like Damian Maia, for example. Yeah, I mean, it made for a good fight in hindsight, but you're right. Like maybe like prior to the fight for the fight making, the matchmaking, maybe you're right. But in hindsight, now that the fight is over, that was a phenomenal fight. Robbie was in that fight as well, too. Number 4 ranked fighter, Sean Strickland, middleweight rankings, right above him, Vittori, then Cannonier, then Whitaker, and then the champion Adesanya. Sean Strickland will be fighting up next. And if he wins tonight, Adesanya already got through 2 to 4. So he might get Adesanya next. We shall see. Stop saying 4-fight people. Whether you guys like it or not, they will not be a 4-fight. I respect Holloway, but I'm rooting for Volkanovski 3-0. I have Volkanovski winning too, Chris. Let's just, I know this is a stretch. What if Volkanovski just gets knocked out? It's almost like they have to make that fight over again, Chris. Probably not gonna happen. I'm just saying. I'm really liking this. I was just telling my brother, I wish I could find a good commentary channel when I can't afford the pay-per-view. Thanks, man. I'm subscribed. Alex, man, thank you so much. Truly, truly appreciate the kind words. I'm glad you're here, broski. I'm glad you're here. Let's make history tonight and have a good stream. I just read something mad funny, but let's go. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Strickland said he hits hard. He puts a lot of people down. Bro, Alex has scary power. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins by knockout. I might be excited for this fight right here more than any other fight tonight. That's just me. I'm definitely more excited for this fight than the Adesanya Cannonier fight. Adesanya might win by knockout tonight, though, honestly. Cannonier gasses too early. It could be curtains for him as well, too. Bro, Alex is a big boy, man. Has a lot of power. Sean Strickland calls him basic. And Sean Strickland does a good job at avoiding big shots. And he has a beautiful jab. I don't know. It's a tough one to call. Tough one to call. That fight will be up next. And the new featherweight champ, let's go. Pernell, that's how you feel. If that's how you feel, man, if Max is able to pull it off, I know this is like, if you guys listen to any like podcasts, like MMA podcasts, almost everybody's saying this, but I think it's a valid point. Max Holloway has taken a lot of punishment throughout his career. Is this the fight where, like, there's always that one fight that it catches up to you? Is this a fight that it catches up to Max Holloway, or absolutely not? Does he just have a granite chin? It's one of those things where if he still has a granite chin and he gets an offensive striking fight going, he has a chance. Volkanovski looked so explosive against Chan Sung Young. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But here we go. Alex making his way to the octagon. I like his walkout. Let me see if I can show you guys real quick. He looks focused. He looks ready. I feel like Alex will land a clean wheel kick if he does. You saw him like doing that wheel kick in the trailer. Imagine, bro. That'll be beautiful to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Quick attendance. What's up, Merchant? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back as always, man. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. If you guys haven't already, hit the thumbs up. We're at 40 thumbs up. 10 more away to get to 50. Let's get there. I truly can't wait. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Let's get it. Alex Pereira making his way to the octagon. If you guys are just getting here and missed the card prior to this fight, Sean O'Malley disqualified against Munoz. They'll probably run it back. We shall see. Brian Barbarena versus Robbie Lawler. Brian gets a second round TKO victory. Up next, Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira. And by the way, the Lawler versus Brian fight might be fight of the night. Phenomenal fight. Up next will be Sean Strickland versus Alex. After that, the co-main, Volkanovski versus Holloway. And then after that, Adesanya versus Cannonier. Zelme in the building. Welcome to the stream. David Anderson, thank you for subscribing as well too. Steve William, thank you for becoming a member for 2 months. Christopher Maddox, thank you for the $20. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. New lighting. I had the same lighting. I turned on another one and I just left it on. I usually turn it off. Maybe that's it. So we should keep it going. Keep it this way. Speaking of Christopher Maddox, he says, I think Max won the last fight. That's a good point that I haven't brought up. I thought he won the last fight too. It was extremely close. I think if you bet on DraftKings in that last fight, the second fight, I think they gave you your money back, even though on paper Volkanovski won. That's how close it was. John Carson says, Max is in his prime. I'm not a fighter or coach, but he needs to be more defensively sound. Yes, he's very careless in certain ways because he's taking so much damage at 30 years old, and those early 30 years, most fighters are at their prime that age. Yeah, he's taking a lot of punishment. The gold glove. Let's go, Zelme. Due to way too much damage. Exactly. And he has taken a lot at just 30 years of age. Could be dangerous. Up next, Sean Strickland making his way to the octagon. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Sean Strickland versus Alex. UFC 276. Just writing something real quick. There we go. All right, cool. Second longest active win streak in UFC middleweight division with 6. #4 ranked fighter. Third highest significant strike rate. Sean Strickland in the octagon. Zelme, I hope everything is good with you, broski. Max got heart, and that's something you just born with. Yeah, he does. But sometimes that could bite you in the ass. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm worried for him a bit if he keeps fighting in this fashion. He even took a lot of punishment against Yair. What's taking so long to set up John versus Stipe for the interim? Probably the amount of money that John wants. Stipe maybe not being, I don't know, willing in negotiations to give John whatever he wants, or I honestly don't know, because that fight needs to happen. I think Dana showed interest. So it looks like that fight will happen. We shall see. Who cares if Max has love? It's a war, not a dating game. Purnell. I think he meant to say heart. Turbo. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm pretty sure he's talking about heart. Bro, jeez, man. I hope you're good, broski. Jeez, man. Here we go, guys. The fight I'm so excited for. Let's get it. Bro, I don't know how, All right, let me ask you guys something. If you guys could give me a one-word answer real quick. Does this fight end in decision or knockout? I'm not asking for a winner. Does this fight end in decision or knockout? You guys let me know. You guys let me know. I would love to hear what you guys think. By the way, I didn't make a poll for this. Hold on a second. Let me make... Give me 1 second. And I figured I'd ask you guys a quick question on there as well too. Perfect. Decision, KO. My man Cole, man. My man Cole. KO decision. I did get the first boot and nobody else who was called with it. Let's go. Here we go. Round number 1 of a schedule 3. Here we go. Strickland versus Pereira. Outside leg kick thrown by Alex. Alex standing tall, backing up just a bit. Sean walking forward. Strong jab down the middle, thrown by Alex. Left kick to the body lands for Alex. Here we go. Daniel Cormier sounds very excited for this fight. As well am I. Jab thrown upstairs by Sean, this time just missing. Alex backing off. Sean being the stalker. Jab to the body, just misses for Alex. Inside leg kick lands for Alex Pereira. Jab upstairs thrown by Sean, this time missing. Man, Alex is such a tall fighter, wearing yellow. Sean Strickland wearing white. Alex keeps circling to his left, moving laterally. Sean chasing him down. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Left kick to the body, just misses for Alex Pereira. Strong jab down the middle, lands for Sean Strickland. Head kick thrown by Alex, this time missing. Jab to the body, just misses for Alex. He's looking to let his hands go. Jab thrown by Sean, this time missing. Trying to find the range here. He is a smaller fighter. Straight right hand thrown down the middle, this time just missing. Jab to the body, lands for Alex. Left hook thrown by Alex, this time just missing. Truly, truly can't wait. Somebody join my Discord real quick. Jab to the body thrown by Alex, this time just missing as well. Jab to the body lands for Alex. Like, this fight has the feeling that it could end at any moment. And that's what makes it so interesting. Circling to his left is Alex. Jab to the body lands for Alex. Jab upstairs lands for Sean Strickland as he doubles up with the jab. Sean Strickland keeps walking forward. Alex backing off. Alex bouncing on his toes, keeps circling to his left. Double jab thrown by Alex, this time just touching the gloves of Sean Strickland. Big right hand down the middle, lands for Alex, then a jab to the body. And here we go. Jab thrown by Sean as he feints and throws it, and he does land the jab. Left kick to the body, lands for Alex. Another outside leg kick for Alex. Jab to the body for Alex. Alex finding the range. Big left hook that knocks down Sean, and he knocks him out cold. Sean is out. The fight is over. Just like that. Sean can't barely stand. The power is different, says Joe Rogan. I said literally a second ago, the fight could end at any moment. It just has that feeling. I literally just said that. And Alex Pereira knocks out Sean Strickland, and he wants to leave. He hugs Alex. He's completely pissed. He still looks wobbly. He's upset that the fight got stopped, but he did not look good. Sean Strickland decided he was going to stand right in front of him. Joe Rogan, I'm going to let you guys know exactly what it was that took him out. Let's see. Man, that guy has so much power. Left hook. Left hook landed flush on the chin. Knocks down Sean Strickland, then a straight right hand. They're showing it again. Beautiful left hook. Right on the chin. Left hook. Straight right hand down the middle. Then another straight right hand down the middle as Sean was falling. Referee gets in the middle of it. Does his head bounce off the canvas? Let's see. Left hook. They're showing it again. What up? This guy, Alex, just has too much power. He posts on his left hand. Right hand landed right on the chin. Then another right. Oh my God, they just keep showing the same replay. I want to see what happened right after. Beautiful left hook. It just landed textbook. It was over. It was over. Wow. Alex Pereira. Now let's talk about. Somebody asked earlier, what happens if they meet a third time? Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya. After watching that, how do you bet against the man? What a knockout, Steve. What a knockout. Ben J, welcome back. Every time I see an old name, I'll make sure to shout you out. Thurbo Turbo says, best commentary on YouTube. Thanks from, let's go. Thurbo Turbo, I appreciate you, my guy. Oh, Strickland wins because Adesanya versus Strickland would be amazing. Digital, possibly not going to happen. Who do you think won in Holloway Volk 2? I thought Max won that. It was pretty close. Wow, he's a scary. It could have went either way, too. Come on. Yo. All you need is Adesanya, which I would feel pretty damn confident if I were you, Bounce. Alex, what a left hook to the chin. What a left hook to the chin. Just remember, Bounce, not for nothing, who told you to switch that Strickland to Alex. I'm just saying. Remember who put you on, Corey. Let's go. You got one more fight. Sorry, I had to gloat a little bit there, my guy. Bye-bye, Strickland. Big mouth. Wow, yeah, all that trash talking to Israel Adesanya. Izzy's going to have a field day with that. Sometimes it do be like that, Digital. Sometimes it do be like that, bro. Alex just might be Izzy's kryptonite. Bro, he's scary, bro. Scary. Dang, dude, Sean's definitely going to be building that one. Says Robin Hood. Was the fight competitive before Sean got knocked out? It was... You can call it competitive. It was a feeling out process. But Alex was like fine. To me, if someone disagrees with me, you can let me know in the chat. Guys, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, #1 commentary channel on YouTube. It felt like Alex was starting to get going. It felt like he was starting to find the openings, the outside leg kick, the jab, the straight right hand to the body. He was landing here and there. It just looked like he was going to get going. I promise you, I literally said, if you're just getting here, it feels like this fight could end at any moment. I just have the feeling. It was like about 30 seconds later, left hook that landed flush for Alex, and it was curtains. Let's see. What's good? Daniel Morales, welcome to the stream, my guy. I'm now interested in the fight. Absolutely, Tommy. Sean looks confused still. Yeah, he was out. Alex deserves a shot at the belt. That was too easy. So the interesting story about that, Corey, is that he beat Adesanya in a Muay Thai fight. I believe it was Muay Thai, kickboxing, one of the two. And he comes to the UFC. This is his like third fight in the UFC. You might like, what do you do? You might have to give it to him, right? Like, I mean, who else does he have to get in front of? I mean, this is his third fight. It's tough. He might have to see like a Whitaker, Cannonier. If Cannonier loses tonight, I don't know how much more does Alex need to see Adesanya again, because people want that fight. I can't wait for Alex to beat Izzy. Bro, he's dangerous. I don't mean to jump on a hype train, but he did beat him before. Right? Alex has lifted to another level after that finish. Very exciting if he fights Izzy. I wouldn't mind if they give him the. Damn, I'm at a loss for words. What's the when you give him the quick trip to the title? I forget. Bro, I'm at a loss for words, but if they just give him a straightaway shot at the title, I wouldn't be mad. Slept that boy, says Von Blue. Pereira is that Brazilian grave digger, says Von Blue. Von Blue, much love. Hi to you and your lady. We haven't talked in a bit because, I haven't streamed that much lately, but I appreciate you for being here. Von always showing love, and he donates to $20 when he doesn't have to do that. Von, thank you so much. Real quick, just want to give a shout out to Von Blue, David for subscribing, Steve Williams for becoming a DC Fight Club member, Christopher Maddox for the $20 as well, and all the new subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Up next is the co-main event, and then after that will be the main event. Corey Webb might come up like $110 if Adesanya wins. I think that's all he needs. Shaquille O'Neal, Professional Basketball Hall of Famer. Chuck Liddell, UFC Hall of Famer. Let's go. Chuck Liddell, Austin Matthews is in the stands. Alex the Gray says Turbo. It seems like he just crumbled. He did. It was a left hook that landed flush, Digital, and it just put him down. And Alex, what was beautiful about Alex striking He lands that left hook. Sean Strickland posed on his left arm, I believe, right or left. I'm pretty sure it was left. But anyways, he posed. Alex was so precise as Sean Strickland is trying to come back up. Throws that straight right hand. Lands. As Sean Strickland is falling back, lands another right hand. His striking is just elite. He's not the most explosive striker, but he throws his punches. I'm sorry for the choice of words. It almost looks careless. Like he doesn't like put so much pop behind him, but he has a lot of power. It's kind of just like throwing them. But he gives you different looks. Hooks to the body, jabs upstairs, straight right hand to the body, outside leg kick. He just keeps you guessing. Then with his height and range, it's like it's so hard to defend against. Sean Strickland is pretty crafty in his striking, his Philly shell type of style striking in the UFC, in MMA, and just Alex just found that opening for that left hook. He was starting to get going, and it was just a matter of time before he landed something big, and he did. I just didn't think it would be that soon. Max versus Alex, who you got, fam? I got Volkanovski. I thought Sean would have stopped the hype train. I had Alex winning. I'm not going to lie. I almost bet 1K on Strickland. Thank God you didn't, Tommy. Because of the PTSD from the Nunes fight. Tommy, let's go. Does heavy sparring make a fighter's chin weaker? I remember hearing somewhere that the sparring Overeem was making him worse. Will Strickland's style of sparring screw him in the long run? I think in this soul case, I think Alex is just that powerful. I believe it was the Weasel that said he might have like the strongest hands that he has ever seen, because he like knocked someone like as he was walking back with like a hook, and there was not that much power on it, and he still knocked him out. Like Alex is just that strong. Remember, nobody was able to ever put out Adesanya besides Alex Pereira, so it's tough. He might just be that powerful. I don't know if Sean Strickland's striking or sparring has anything to do with that. Dana White privilege says Pernell. How about Robert versus Alex? That might not be a bad fight to make. They might just want to like speed up the process though. And Miller, knowing that you're a Puerto Rican drug lord and I'm going in August, I need that plug. You're going in August. Let me know, man. I could try to set you up out there, you know? Hit a couple of my connects. Vaughn, you're going to love Puerto Rico, man. My mom is going there tomorrow. Out tomorrow to Puerto Rico, so I haven't been there in years, bro. It sucks because if I have a cousin that moved to Florida, but he used to live in Puerto Rico, and if he was still there, I'm sure he would have helped you out, drove you around, but like he's one of my only like young cousins that still lives out there. A lot of us are just over here. The only ones that are over there are like my old aunts and uncles, Vaughn. I think UFC should rush Alex versus Izzy because that's big fight. Yes, they shouldn't make him fight the winner of Vittori. Yeah, nobody wants to see that again, right? Those guys will end his hype train, and they might, and that'll be a fear for the UFC. If you're trying to monetize that, you might want to go Alex right now. I think the fans won't be opposed to that as well too. So that's a very good point, John Carson. It's good to have you here, by the way, Carson. You're always, anytime I do an MMA show, you're here. It could be a year apart, and you're always here. Thank you, man. Pereira versus Israel or Jared? I would like Pereira, Jesus. Alex just touches you, and then bam, night. He has that overwhelming power, and he doesn't even throw with like the worst intentions. Like it seems like, at least. I had Alex second round knockout, bro. Ends it in the first, bro. Imagine when Adesanya versus Alex fight happens, then Adesanya pulls and then Ngannou starts wrestling. Bro, I wouldn't be so surprised to see something like that. I wouldn't be, like, if anything, that might be a good game plan. Izzy said he's going to freeze him like Elza, says Merchant. We shall see. Adesanya seems to get really emotional when people bring up that Alex loss because that's his only loss, right? Only knockout loss. I can guarantee you that Adesanya definitely saw that knockout. Sean talking all that trash Strickland to Adesanya in the pre-fight press conference just to lose like that. I'm sure Adesanya is going to have a field day. Alex knocked out Izzy with boxing gloves before. Imagine him hitting Izzy with UFC. Adesanya might be a lot more poised and purposeful in his striking where he doesn't get hit with that big of a bomb, but we shall see. Marcel, welcome back, man. It's good to have you here. Welcome back, my guy. Zelme, thank you so much, broski. I appreciate you, especially with I need a shaper, but for the most part, we're okay. Zelme, thank you for being here. Thank you. Yo, never asked this random ass question, but what type of artist do you listen to, fam? Music wise? Honestly, bro, as sad as it is to say, I haven't really been listening to much music lately. I listen to almost anything. Jazz, classical, hip hop, anything. J. Cole's probably my favorite rapper, if that makes you like, if that helps at all. Give me some names and I'll tell you if I like them. Surprisingly enough, I like NBA Youngboy. I like Dirk a lot now lately too. I like Lil Baby. But yeah, there's just, I could go from that to Christian music. So I could go like, I like a lot of different styles of music. Alex Pereira versus Robert Whitaker would be a banger. That wouldn't be bad. But he might just get a straight shot at the title. Wonder how that changes things. Exactly. It's a MMA fight, right? So it's tough to say who that affects more. Alex versus is going to tear Max apart. We shall see. We shall see. Turbo. Miller DC. If Alex beats Max, has he leaned out division, move up? I mean, who else do you give him? Who else do you give him in that division, man? That's the problem. He already beat Ortega. He beats Holloway, what, a third time? Does Yair Rodriguez really have a chance? Josh Emmett, Arnold Allen. He beat Chancellor Young. I don't know what you do next with him. I mean, he's on a tear. He beat Jose Aldo. He beat Mendez. But then if he goes up, and this is where it gets interesting, you go up in weight. There's Oliveira. I don't think he beats. There's Makhachev. He probably doesn't beat as well too, but he's in a tough place. It would be nice for someone that just fans are excited to see him go against in the division that he's in now, but I can't really think of a name that excites me, that makes you stop the microwave for it. Miller DC, if Alex beats, yep. I agree with you, but Alex versus Rob would be a banger. It would, but I could see Rob ending. Yeah, and if he does end the hype train, then what? You never see the Adesanya fight. I'd rather just see him go straight to Adesanya, in my personal opinion. Max gonna start that train this time. We shall see, Benji. We shall see. There's a lot of there's a lot of Max Holloway fans here. Josh Emmett is an up and comer. He looked great not too long ago as well too. Guys, we're at 50 thumbs up. Let's get to 60 thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Helps the channel out immensely. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. We're 70 subscribers away from 5,500. Let's go. Guys, the co-main is about to be underway. Let's see how you guys voted for this. Oh, it's a 50-50 out of 52 votes between Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski. Wow. A straight 50-50. If you haven't voted, vote. Shall be quite interesting. Just let me see. The fans want it. Let's go. Let's get it. Max Holloway making his way to the octagon. Let's go. Corey Emery, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Josh Emmett says Tommy Mead. Josh Emmett is clearly not the #1 contender. Calm down, people, says Chris Faith. I'm going to say this again. If Adesanya wasn't in the middleweight division or champ, Robert looked great in the last fight. He looked great. I like Rob, and he's improving. JT, too clean. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, my guy. Emmett has had setbacks, but he's got dynamite in them hands, and he can neutralize that wrestling. Listen, I would love to see it. That's about probably one of the names I'm most excited for. Maybe a Mitchell, if he's able to keep winning. But Bryce Mitchell has a lot more to prove, in my opinion. But it's tough. Get out of here, Robert Whitaker. That guy wasn't truly the middleweight champion, to be honest. Plus, he is an unworthy champion who never defended his title, says Chris Faith. He looks polished now, though, in my honest opinion. 90 viewers. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. One of the most exciting moments in MMA, says Joe Rogan. Let me put this up here. Let me see if this works. Hold on a second. 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Guys, #1 commentary channel on YouTube. That does work. Perfect. Just putting this name up here. That's what we have up next. Truly can't wait, guys. Guys, podcast should be coming back. Monday is July 4th weekend. I would have to talk with Trey to see if we do push it over to Tuesday instead. But the podcast will be coming back weekly eventually, hopefully soon. It just happens to be that this Monday is July 4th, so it's probably not the best day to come back. But I've missed you guys, is what I can say. I gotta start making shorts again. I was talking to the wife, like, I just gotta make more content because something I love to do. And I either gotta go hard or go home. Let's go, Max, says Danny Burns. Danny Burns, welcome back as well, too. My guy. Hope everything is well with you and the family. He would have had a defense if y'all didn't choose to miss weight, says Carson. I got Max by TKO in the 3rd round. Wow. That's a bold prediction, Pernell. That's a bold prediction. We shall see. Guys, 59 thumbs up. One more for 60. Let's make it happen. Max Holloway's ahead in the leaderboards by 53% to 47%. I got Volkanovski winning. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to be wrong, though. I would love to be wrong. But I got Volkanovski winning. I think he looked great in his last fight. I think he's just so polished, so wise in his and he looks like just very poised. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let's get it. Everything is working quite just fine. Co-main is about to be up next. Maybe Piotr Jan. Maybe you can say Max Holloway. What names am I missing? Dustin Poirier is not that bad as well either. Give me some names. Best boxer in the UFC. I feel like I'm missing someone. There's like a big name that I'm missing and I can't. Give me some names. What do you mean, Jesus? I'm quite confused. Max is my boy. I hope he wins. What happened to the fishing yacht you buying? Oh, the fishing kayak. My friend is selling a kayak. Let me see if let me email it to myself real quick and I'll show you guys real quick. Guys, stay tuned. Co-main is about to be up next. Let me email it to them so I can show you on the screen real quick. And yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second. Email it to myself. Boom, boom, boom. Send. Okay, I'll show you in a second. It's like $200. Has 3 rod holders. It's a sit-in, not a sit on top, but that's the plan. Because I've been dying to go out there and fish. Well, that's true, John Carson, but tell that to the million social media trollers that keep saying that fight was the title, in fact, when it wasn't a title defense. Call me crazy, but I believe Alex is a very dangerous threat to... I agree with you, Torin. I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but I agree. I think Max going to win. I don't see him losing 3 times to him, especially when that second fight was pretty damn close. Kai, welcome to the stream, man. Much love to you and the fam. You said I was gonna check with the turtleneck. That's hilarious. Piotr Jan says John Carson. Yeah, that's the name I gave, but I feel like I'm missing a name. Giannis is another monster. I'm Max all day, but yeah, not gonna be surprised or hurt if the beast Alex takes it again. I won't be surprised either. Max did some good adjustments the second fight. If he could stay busy without getting hit by a bomb, speaking of Max, I give him a good chance. Dustin, yep, that's the name I said. Christopher Maddox says Silva. Nate, I don't know. I can't put Nate on that pedestal as far as like, yeah, he's solid, but he's just not explosive enough to be one of the best strikers. I feel like. I don't know. Holloway got good boxing. Jorge Masvidal, strictly boxing, yes. Masvidal's not a bad name as well either. Conor has good boxing. We just haven't seen him in so long, but I agree. Holloway will lose against his Torn Brown. The predictions are coming in. Let's go, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. The fight is about to commence. The moment we've all been waiting for is about to start. Truly can't wait. 63 thumbs up. 7 more for 70. Bruce Buffer with the introduction shortly. Guys, the co-main is about to be underway. And then the main event. This is the second most fight that I'm excited for. As far as I was excited for the Pereira fight, which he won, which was crazy. If you guys missed it, first round TKO knockout, crazy. Now Volkanovski versus Max Holloway. Max Holloway, if he's able to pull it off tonight, man, I will be quite impressed because I have Alexander Volkanovski winning tonight. But a lot of people disagree with me, so we shall see. If not one of the biggest, he is the biggest what if. Isn't he becoming like a doctor or something like that, Carson? I don't feel like his heart was in it as much as well either. Man, Zabit was special. I think it was Von Blue that he's in the chat that he just loved Zabit. No, it was it might have been Von Blue as well too, but Beta Quest, a DC Fight Club member as well too, that was really big on Zabit, and he just wanted to see him come back. But yeah, it's just sad because I think he had all the intangibles to be great, to be just fascinating in that division. So it sucks to see, but he's been out for so long. He could have gave anyone problems, John Carson, possibly beat him as well too. If Holloway beats Volkanovski, they're just going to do a fourth fight. Yeah, probably. Volk is too technical. That's why I think Volkanovski is going to win. I think he's just a bit more technical and a bit more polished in certain areas as far as sticking to a game plan and executing than Max Holloway. Yeah, I think he's becoming a doctor. So I just think his heart's not really into it as much. But it's crazy, man. He would have been great. It feels so good to be streaming again, man. It feels so good to be here. Feels so good to be here, guys. Whoever asked about the kayak, I'll show you guys right after this. A little $200 one, get out on the water. Screw it, right? Volk is a champ, though. Not an easy fight for Max. No, not an easy fight at all. Volkanovski looked great against Chan Sung Young. He looked strong, fast. He's a champ. Call him a veteran now. He's active. Max took a lot of punishment in his last fight, too. We got to keep that in mind. He was sick at first, Min. One time's not fighting again. I hope to hear something soon. I'll keep you guys updated. Guys, make sure you guys hit the bell for post notifications so you guys could be notified when we go live as well, too, because we're going to start putting out more content. Number one commentary channel on YouTube. Co-main event about to be underway in a matter of seconds. Keep it locked. Let's go. Here we go. They touch gloves. Round number one of a scheduled 5 title fight. Here we go for the UFC Featherweight Championship belt. The champion Volkanovski versus the number one contender and challenger in Max Holloway. And here we go. Both fighters fighting out of the orthodox stance. Volkanovski, the smaller fighter, backing off just a bit. Max pressing forward. Left front kick thrown by Max. This time just missing. It was a switch kick, but he just missed. Pawing with the jab now is Alex. Throwing an inside leg kick, but not landing. Max walking forward, jab to the body, thrown by Max. This time just missing. Max trying to give different looks, feigning just a bit here. Alex backing off. Head kick thrown by Max, just misses. Nice short inside leg kick lands for Volkanovski. Level changing a bit here is Max. Not letting his hands go quite just yet. And here we go. Inside leg kick thrown by Volkanovski. But just kind of pawing with it, not letting his hands go just yet either. 65 thumbs up, 5 more for 70. Let's make it happen. Big overhand right thrown by Volkanovski, and then a left hook just misses as he smiles at Max Holloway. Max walking forward. Feigning is Volkanovski. Max not biting. Both fighters filling each other out. Head kick partially lands for Max, but not a lot of power behind it. Nice short right hand down the middle. Partially lands here for Volkanovski. Max walking forward now. Both in the center of the octagon. Big overhand right thrown by Volkanovski in a combination, but this time Max evades the punches. As Max now watches forward. Big right hand down the middle. This time lands for Volkanovski, but he gets caught with a jab. Inside leg kick lands for Volkanovski. Nice body kick, lands flush for Holloway. Feinting with a jab is Volkanovski, doesn't quite land. Throws a right hand, this time blocked by Holloway. Circling to his left is Volkanovski. Max keeps walking forward. Overhand right, thrown by Volkanovski, just misses. Nice strong inside leg kick does land for Alex Volkanovski. Straight right hand to the body, lands for Max Holloway. Throws a jab upstairs, just misses. Looping left hook thrown by Volkanovski, and he misses. Just missed with another right hand does Volkanovski. Big right hand for Volkanovski again, and here we go. Volkanovski, the smaller fighter, but landing the bigger shots here. Another right hand by Volkanovski. He says, I'm too fast for him. Talking trash to Max Holloway. Head kick thrown by Holloway, just misses. Double jab thrown by Volkanovski. He keeps talking trash to Max Holloway. He's saying, I'm just too fast for him. Another jab lands flush for Volkanovski. Right knee to the body, just misses. Big overhand right lands for Volkanovski. Max Holloway keeps marching forward. Left hook partially lands again for Volkanovski. And he's having his way so far here in the first round. Another jab down the middle for Volkanovski. Alex just a sharper, crisper puncher here so far here in the first round. Another jab, and that wobbles Max just a bit. Right hook lands for Volkanovski, also lands for Max Holloway. But Max keeps walking forward. Left hook lands for Volkanovski, just looking like the sharper fighter. Max keeps walking forward though. Straight right hand partially lands for Max Holloway. Has a deep right on the hook. Holloway fighting out of the clinch, both fighters. Controlling the wrist of Holloway. Lets it go. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe here. 35 seconds left here in the first round of a scheduled 5. Significant strikes, 24 for Volkanovski, 13 for Holloway. Big right hand finally lands for Max Holloway. Short right hook lands for Holloway. And Holloway starting to let his hands go. Volkanovski smiling at him. Volk circling to his right. Nice strong outside leg kick lands for Holloway. Closing seconds of the first round, ladies and gentlemen. Volk circling to his right. Holloway stalking. Spinning back elbow just misses for Holloway. Round number 1 is over. And they stare at each other. Little cut under the right eye of Max Holloway. We are going to round 2 shortly, ladies and gentlemen. How do you guys have it so far? I have it 1-0 for Alexander Volkanovski here after the first round. Round number 2 will follow. Max needs to let his hands go. He does, but I think he's getting timed quite well, and that's making him a bit hesitant, LP. Do you think Alex calls out the winner of Islam versus Oliveira? I hope so on the mic. If he wins, that'll be fire. That'll be fire if he does. Will he, though? I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to say. Depending on how he wins is maybe who he calls out. I got a 1-0 Alex. Me as well, John Carson. Holloway will lose again, says Torrin Brown. Max needs to not only let his hands go, land something significant. Keep Alex Volkanovski honest. That's going to be hard for him to do, man. Volkanovski just looks sharp, in my honest opinion. Here we go. Round number 2 will commence shortly. Here we go. Number 1 commentary channel on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. 4 more thumbs up. 470. Let's make it happen. Here we go. Round number 2. Championship fight, the co-main event, UFC 276. Straight right hand to the body, lands for Holloway. Max walking forward. Overhand right lands for Max Holloway, but then a right hand in return lands for Volkanovski that landed flush. And the bigger punch. The speed of Volkanovski is giving Holloway problems, says Joe Rogan. Nice short low kick lands for Holloway. Holloway keeps walking forward. Combination thrown by Volk. Doesn't quite land just yet. Max walking forward. Max walking forward, looking for an opening here. Double jab thrown by Volk, just missing. Straight right hand misses for Holloway. Nice jab, lands flush for Volkanovski. Holloway keeps walking forward. Overhand right, lands for Volk. Just a sharp, crisp puncher. Another right hand lands for Volkanovski. Both throw inside leg kicks. Jab thrown by Volk, partially lands. Nice jab to the body, lands for Max Holloway. Max keeps walking forward. Nice jab again, lands flush for Volkanovski. But Holloway keeps walking forward now. Another jab upstairs lands for Volkanovski. Trying to go for the takedown here is Volkanovski. Max defending. Back against the cage. Left hooks to the body for Max out of the clinch. Nice short elbow lands for Volkanovski. Has a deep right underhook. Let's see if he can. Has the body lock. Max still standing. Going for maybe a trip here is Volkanovski now going towards the back. Max pushing against the hands. Right elbow lands flush for Volkanovski. But Max gets out of there and both stand back center in the octagon. Here we go. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Max walks forward. Big right hand partially lands for Max. And he keeps walking forward. Jab lands flush for Volkanovski. Big right hand lands flush against for Volkanovski. And he's talking trash to Max Holloway. Volk just a sharper puncher. Timing him better. Nice strong jab lands down the middle for Max. A lot of blood coming out of the left eye of Holloway. Another jab lands flush for Holloway. Max still walking forward. A lot of blood coming out near the eye. It might be out of his nose. It's tough to say. Another right hand lands flush for Volkanovski. And that might be disturbing Holloway just a bit as far as his vision. A minute and 43 seconds left here in the second round of a scheduled 5. Straight right hand to the body, just misses for Holloway. Nice strong jab upstairs for Volkanovski. Head kick thrown by Holloway, this time blocked by Volkanovski. Head kick just misses for Holloway. Holloway keeps applying the pressure here in the second round. Outside leg kick again for Holloway. Nice strong jab lands down the middle for Holloway. Right hook to the body lands flush for Volkanovski, but a left hook upstairs lands for Holloway. Here we go. Another jab upstairs for Volkanovski. Nice strong jab finally lands for Max. A lot of blood on the left side of Holloway. That could cause him problems later down the line. Let's see if his corner helps him out if he makes it out the second round. Big head kick just misses for Holloway. Big combination thrown by Volkanovski, but he misses. Nice strong jab down the middle lands for Max. And here we go, starting to find some openings here in the second round. Max walking forward. Nice strong right hand lands for Volkanovski. Strong inside leg kick lands flush for Volkanovski. Another jab lands for Volkanovski. Flying knee just misses for Max. 18 seconds left here in the second round. I would love to see what the corner does with the eye of Holloway if he makes it out. Max starting to land a strong jab, and he lands another one. Front kick just misses for Max. Spinning back kick thrown by Holloway just misses. 3 seconds left on the clock. And round number 2 is over. They touch gloves. Max starting to find a little bit of rhythm here in the second round, but I have it 2-0 for Alex Volkanovski, in my honest opinion. But on the good note for Max, he ended that round strong. Oh, he has a big cut right here. Right here, like right on the upper side of his eye on the inside right here. Big bad cut. Let's see if his corner is able to work on that. Max's biggest problem with being a fighter is he don't have the power. Yeah, he doesn't have power. He has more of that like relentlessness, like of just walking forward and just outstriking you. But Volkanovski is landing some bombs. Where's the volcano, huh? Says Chris. I wonder why Max Press giving shorter guy what he wants. Yeah, he probably should stay on the outside and just keep landing that jab. 2-0, I have as well too, Carson. We are going to the third round, guys. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Round 3 is underway shortly. We are 69 subscribers away from 5,500. Let's make it happen. And round number 3. Truly can't wait. I see a stoppage coming. Maybe that cut could stop it. Volkanovski's fighting a strong fight, but Holloway looked good in the closing seconds of the second round. But here we go. Round number 3 of a Schedule 5 featherweight championship fight. Max walking forward. Left kick to the body just misses for Volkanovski. Outside leg kick thrown by Volkanovski. This time just missing. Big right hand down the middle lands for Volkanovski. Another left hook now lands for Volk. That cut hasn't opened up yet for Holloway, which is good for him because it looked bad. A right hand lands again for Volkanovski. Another jab lands for Volkanovski. He's starting to have his way here in the third round. But Max keeps walking forward. Jab again lands for Volk. It's just Volk. I don't know if any of the commentators have said, but you could just tell as far as power-wise, Volk just overwhelms him in that category. When he lands, it's just way bigger than when Holloway lands. Big right hand lands for Holloway. Holloway keeps trying to walk forward. Holloway trying to walk forward, but Volkanovski doing a great job of just timing him and then getting out the way. Jab upstairs lands again for Volkanovski. Overhand right thrown by Volk, this time missing. Holloway walking forward. Circling to his left is Volk. Max Holloway throws a 1-2, doesn't land. Volk gets out the way. Jab to the body lands for Volk. Left kick to the body misses for Holloway. Big right hand again thrown by Volkanovski, this time missing. Pretty even so far in this third round, in my opinion. 1-2 thrown again by Volk, this time missing. That cut reopens here for Max Holloway. Gets caught with a big right hand. Daniel Cormier says Volkanovski's speed looks tremendous, and I have to agree. Nice short left hook lands flush for Holloway. Counter right hand lands for Volkanovski. Big jab down up the middle lands for Max Holloway. Then a right hand lands for Holloway. But that cut reopens. Not as bad as before, in my opinion, but here we go. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on the clock. Overhand right lands flush for Volkanovski. Another right hand for Volkanovski. Fighting out of the clinch is Volkanovski. Holloway gets a right underhook. Back against the cage. Right knee to the body just misses for Volkanovski. Has to be careful here. Back against the cage. Volk will be looking for a takedown. Both fighters fighting out of the clinch. Max Holloway back against the cage yet again. Max doing a good job defending. Trying to create some distance here. Volk still has the underhook. Right knee to the body for Holloway out of the clinch. Right knee to the body for Holloway. Back still against the cage. Volk maybe trying to level change here and go for a takedown. Spinning back elbow thrown by Volkanovski, this time just missing. 1 minute and 25 seconds left here in the third round. I'll make sure I catch up with chat right after this. Yeah, Max not looking too good, says Purnell. Volk might gas out if Max stays up until championship rounds. It looks like Max Holloway may be the one that's slowing down just a bit here. Catch up with chat right after this. Strong jab thrown by Max, just missing. Big right hand for Volkanovski again. Another overhand right lands for Volkanovski. Jab thrown by Volk. 55 seconds left. A lot of blood coming out of the left side of Max Holloway. Volk is just faster and just appears to be stronger. 72 head strikes for Volkanovski, only 43 for Holloway. Max walking forward. Big left hook thrown by Volk, this time just missing. Big left hook lands again for Volkanovski. And Max is not able to match his power and his speed. Anytime Max lands, it's just not that heavy, in my opinion. Another right hand for Volkanovski. Max keeps walking forward. 10 seconds left. Another jab down the middle for Alex. Closing seconds here of the third round. Head kick just misses for Max. Big right hand just misses for Max. Round number 3 is over. Wow, Max's face looks really bad. That cut has just reopened. He has to find a way to get some offense going that could win him around, but I think he's down 3 rounds to 0, so I think he's going to have to win by knockout. That's going to be a tough thing to do against Volkanovski. Max cannot outbox Volk. He needs variety. I agree, and he just doesn't have it. He just doesn't have the speed to kind of threaten Volkanovski with counterpunching. So Volkanovski just gets off whenever he wants to, it appears. Miller bought a yacht, he capping. No, a kayak. I mean, yeah, definitely capping if I said a yacht. Imagine. Volk is schooling Max. I agree, Jesus. It's pretty bad. I have it up 3-0. I have it the same way. Max getting tagged a lot. Damn, I should have done a parlay myself. I had all the right fights. So far, I don't want to call victory too early. Yeah, they're definitely going to lose their money if Max doesn't do anything different. I just don't think he has the power to knock out Volkanovski, honestly. Because of the cut, yes. If it reopens again, it looks like they did a good job with it. But it could very well be stopped if that cut opens up again. Rotten Zombie, welcome back, my guy. Let's get it. Did I miss anybody else? Anybody else message? Let me see. Round number 4. I forgot to start the timer. I apologize, guys. I'll keep you guys updated. I got Volkanovski in 4. What's up, Huncho Season? Here we go. Here we go. Round number 4 of a scheduled 5. Max with his back against the cage. Volkanovski trying to work from here. If you guys haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Volkanovski with the body lock. Going for a takedown. Max does a good job of getting an underhook. Now you see swelling on his right eye as well, too. Speaking of Holloway. Right hand lands flush for Volkanovski. Blood dripping into the eye, says Cormier. Holloway probably having a tough time with his vision. Nice strong right hand lands for Holloway. But Volkanovski just lands a straight right hand, then double jabs lands for Volkanovski. Another left hook lands for Volk. Max taking a lot of punishment here. Max walking forward. Right kick to the body, just misses for Holloway. Caught by Volkanovski. Max keeps walking forward. A lot of swelling under his right eye now. Has a lot of swelling under his right eye. A bad cut on his left eye. Max has to get something going very soon if he wants to have a chance in this fight. I have him down 3 rounds to 0. Volkanovski just putting on a clinic against Max Holloway. Joe Rogan says he's on another level. Spinning back kick to the body lands for Holloway. Max is landing, just not as significantly, in my opinion. It was a beautiful back kick that he landed. Spinning back kick. Another left front kick lands for Holloway. Straight right hand down the middle lands for Volkanovski. Then a left hook lands for Volkanovski. Jab this time missing for Volk, but he lands an inside leg kick. Then a strong jab lands for Alex. Right kick to the body just misses for Max. More kicks maybe for Max. So far he landed some nice kicks. He just has to keep it going. Overhand right just misses for Volkanovski. Left kick again just partially lands for Max. Another left kick to the body for Max. Inside knee pick. Going towards the backs is Max. Beautiful timing, but he lets it go. And he looks a bit winded, in my honest opinion. Max almost had the back there. Circling to his left is Max. Under 2 minutes left here. His right eye is very swollen here in the 4th round of a scheduled 5. But Max keeps walking forward. Head kick thrown by Max, just misses. Big right hand lands flush from Volkanovski. Beautiful 1-2. Jab lands for Max. A lot of blood trickling out of the left eye of Max. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Max trying to stay active. Man, feel bad for Max. He's done absolutely no defense. He's getting picked apart, in my honest opinion. Oh, thank you, Turbo. I appreciate that, my guy. Volkanovski just having his way. Right uppercut lands for Volkanovski. Just picking Max apart. Volk circling to his left. Jab partially lands for Max finally. Right kick to the body finally lands for Max. Jab upstairs lands for Volkanovski. Volkanovski just picking his moments and doing a good job of doing so. Jab lands upstairs for Volkanovski. Right hook to the body partially lands for Max. Right straight lands for Volkanovski. Jab lands for Volk. Jab again lands for Alex. Volk just looking polished. Spinning back kick partially lands again for Max. Jab again lands for Volk. Volk just looks so sharp in there, man. His speed, his power. Right hand lands for Max. Jab lands for Volkanovski. 8 seconds left here on the clock. He keeps throwing spinning back kicks, but Volkanovski defending. Round number 4 is over. They look at each other. Oh my God, Max's face looks horrible. But one more round left in this fight. He needs to win by knockout. Have him down 4-0. I just felt like what I saw against Chan Sung Young, I know it was a bit like, you know, it was, what's the word I'm looking for? Speculative. But when I saw Volkanovski against Chan Sung Young, I said, look, he looks on another level against the Korean Zombie. He just looks sharp. He looks strong. He looks fast. I don't see Max matching him in those areas. And so far, it's just been all Volkanovski, in my honest opinion. Love your word. Great play-by-play. Thank you. Thank you so much, Steven. Thank you so much, Steven. If you're new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Max is losing. Volk is the 145 GOAT, says Jay Singh. Do you think the cut is affecting the way Max is fighting? I think it's more just he doesn't match up against Volkanovski. Volkanovski has just greatly improved. I think he's just that much better, in my honest opinion. I think that's what it is, Carson, in my honest opinion. I was cleaning my guy up. He is, Benjay. I'm sorry. A clinic. Yes, that's exactly what it is, Jesus. Jesus, what you been up to? How do you feel about that Haney win? And everything else in boxing? I'm on a perfect parlay right now by wins round-wise. Not so much, says Hancho. Damn, Volk is just that good. Exactly. Well, if you want to say it as simply as possible, that's what it is. I don't know what's next for him either. Merchant, does he go up? Like, what does he do? Here we go. Right uppercut lands for Volkanovski. Going for a takedown is Max. Trying to lift the leg. He lets it go. Max back against the knee, against the cage now. Here we go. He was going for a single leg, but lets it go. Now Volkanovski has the body lock. He might be going for a takedown here. Max backs against the cage. Volk with the body lock. Holloway does a good job of swimming under for the underhook. Gets it. Both fighters let go and meet back in the center of the octagon. 4 minutes left here on the clock. Outside leg kick lands for Volkanovski. It has just been textbook clinic for Volkanovski after 4 rounds. We're in the 5th, last and final round of the co-main. Volkanovski just looking quite sharp. We're at 72 thumbs up. Let's get to 80. Max walking forward. Strong jab. Double jab lands for Volkanovski. Another jab lands for Volkanovski. Volk backing up just a bit. Jab lands flush for Volk. And then another outside leg kick. Holloway just looks flustered. Doesn't know what to do offensively. Max walking forward. Jab lands again for Alex. I wonder what Henry Cejudo is going to tweet out after this. Max Walking forward. Is the best we've ever seen him look, says Daniel Cormier. I'm telling you, Volkanovski just looks sharp. I think he has the intangibles, the power, the speed that just outweighs Max. And another jab lands flush for Volkanovski. Max keeps walking forward, but getting picked apart, gets caught with another jab. A takedown attempt for Max, but he doesn't get it. Was close. Volkanovski doing a great job of defending. Has the body lock. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Cormier again repeats. He has never looked better. Here we go. Volk is just that good. I agree. What's up, Joshua? Volk walking forward. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Max keeps walking forward. Outside leg kick again for Volkanovski. Jab again for Volk. Guy is just that good in my honest opinion. Jab finally lands for Max, but he gets caught with a jab by Alex. Max's face looks horrible. I wish you guys could see this. Just all bloodied up and swollen. And Volk just keeps picking him apart. Left kick to the body. Volk walks forward. Left kick to the body finally lands for Max. This time there is no doubt that Volk just putting on an impressive performance. 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Volk walking forward. Jab thrown by Volk. This time missing. A small cut on the left eye of Volkanovski. That's about it. On the other hand, he lands a right straight. And he's pouring it on him, says Joe Rogan. Jab lands again for Volkanovski. Rogan says his face is a mess. Left hook lands for Volkanovski. Head kick thrown by Max, this time missing. Max just not able to get anything offensive going. Volkanovski keeps circling. Max just stalking but not getting anything going. Under a minute left here in the 5th round. After this will be the main event. Adesanya versus Cannonier. Keep it locked, guys. 40 seconds left. Right hand just misses for Volkanovski. He's just doing everything perfect, says Rogan. Another jab lands flush for Volkanovski. 25 seconds left. I think you guys know how this is going to end if nothing changes here in the 20 seconds. The crowd cheering. Jab again lands for Volkanovski. 15 seconds left. Max trying to let his hands go. Max trying to let his hands go. Jab again lands flush for Volkanovski. And the fight is over. I think you guys know how this ended. Pure masterclass performance by Volkanovski, in my opinion. I think it's over. I think it's quite clear, and you can know how the judges are going to score this. What a Volkanovski just is that good. Does he move? Who is next, says Rogan? And that's the question we've all been having. I know Cormier deep down inside is hurting because Max is losing. Absolutely. He doesn't sound that excited. I can tell you that. Man, feel bad for Max. He's done absolutely no defense. I agree, Danny. Max going to the Ferguson round. Damn, you hate to see it. Man, sounds like Volk walking down. Volk just picked him apart. Christopher picked him apart. My bad, Miller. I guess you can say, and still the featherweight. You're good for now. You're good, man. We all get them wrong from time to time, especially Trey. Volk 5 rounds shutout. Jeez. Triple C about to say hella words, says Christopher Maddox. Absolutely. I can't wait for his tweet. And still, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me make a new poll because you saw what happened there. Let me end this poll. Make a new one. I would love to see the guesses on the next poll that I'm about to make. Give me 1 second. Who wins? Adesanya? Give me 1 second. 2 seconds, guys. In the meantime, you can hit the subscribe button. You can hit the thumbs up. Up next will be the main event. There we go. And Max can still take some damage. Yeah, he still can. He had nothing for Volkanovski, honestly. What's next for him? I don't know. He just got picked apart today. They show each other respect. They show each other love. These fighters have seen each other in the octagon 3 times, a total of 3 times. But this time, Volkanovski closes the book on it. This time, Volkanovski closes the book. Adesanya taking an easy win tonight. That's what they thought about Nunes versus Pena. But I agree. Yeah, I think Adesanya wins tonight. I think a friend of mine wins a $110 parlay after only putting in like $10 or something like that. Crazy. Should have stopped the 4th round. It's tough to stop it because, yes, he's getting picked apart, but his corner's not going to throw in the towel, right? Maybe that would have been the right thing to do. The ref couldn't have stopped it because he wasn't ever wobbled or stumbled or looked like he was about to get knocked out. Rogan has a fire suit, by the way. This might have been the best suit that I've ever seen Rogan in. I know that's random, but just figured I'd share that. Let me see if I can show you guys real quick. Hold on a second. You guys have to see it. Look at that suit. That suit is fire. Just saying. I hope now the critics move on and respect how dynamic and he's special, Cole. Special. He's on another level to everyone, physically and mentally. Guys, if you guys do any kettlebell workouts, you see grip, hike, hinge, spike, kettlebells, that's the guy to go to. Just throwing that out there. Just quick little shout out. Volk, the featherweight GOAT, you think? He's making a case for it for sure. If not, I mean, who do you put above him, Samurai? Give me some names. I got Adesanya decision. I think I got Adesanya knockout merchant. I think he puts him out. Mac's best shot is to move up because I don't see career for him at featherweight, especially if Volk is there. I agree. Only Elise can absolutely destroy Elise. Alex, the new GOAT. Sad for my boy Max, but for the love of fighting, all respect with no more doubt. He's just that good. I told all of you, there's no 4th fight. And 3-0 for Alexander Volkanovski, whoever bet on Max Holloway. I'm sorry, honestly, not, says Chris Faith. Guys, I'll be right back. Quick little bathroom break. Up next will be the main event. I will be right back.
I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce guy, go off.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize for absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Wilder's in a world of trouble. Closing seconds. Can he weather the storm here in the 3rd round?
And of all the superlative.
Big right hook lands flush for Cambosos, and that knocks down Teofimo Lopez. We have ourselves a fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets a triangle choke from up top. Gaethje's out, and the fight is over. The triangle choke for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And Porter gets knocked down. He gets knocked down again. 10th round TKO win. Left uppercut, and that knocks out Leo. It appears he's out cold. The fight is over. It was a counter left uppercut, and just like that, what a left uppercut. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to admit, what a fight.
Nice celebration or a 3K video. I don't know, man. To hit 3,000 subscribers and like
Right hook to the body for Campbell. Left hook to the body for Garcia. And that knocked down Campbell. It was a left hook to the body. Campbell on the ground. The count is on. Can he make his way up? It appears he can't get up. Campbell on the ground. Trying to stand up. And the fight is over. Ryan Garcia with a 7th round knockdown. What a performance. Guys, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to do record numbers today. Ryan Garcia tearing up and crying. What a performance for Ryan Garcia.
All right, guys, we are back. Let's go. Last and final fight will be underway shortly, guys. The main event, the moment you guys all been waiting for. Let's go, guys. It feels good to be back, man. It feels great to be back and talking to all you guys. Max needs to change camps. He needs to do something to switch it up. I mean, or as like mean as it might sound, Volk might just be that much better, where he's just improved so much. Max might look great against anybody else, but not Volkanovski, man. I think he's just that special. Huge thanks for calling the fight from Aussie land. Let's go, Turbo. Thank you for being here. I hope now the critics move on and respect how dynamic is. Yup, absolutely. I got Adesanya decision. Max's best shot is to move up because I don't see career for him at featherweight, especially if Volk is there. He's not going to have a chance if Volk stays there. He already lost him 3 times, you know? Yeah. And I can't see him beating him. Only Lee's can have, yep. I told you. Yep. Josh Emmett is next. That is probably the most exciting one that I can think of as far as for Volkanovski. Max needs to change camps. Something, JT. Cheers for the shout out. No problem, Cole. No problem. Okay, Volkanovski the best, but the goal, unless if he breaks the records that Jose Aldo has in place. And that's, yeah, Jose Aldo might have that locked in. Like, all the things that he has done historically for that division is just crazy. How can I watch? I couldn't see. If you close your eyes and hear the commentary, it's almost the same thing. What's up? Aiden says, Volk is truly a special fighter. No one's in FW is beating him. In the featherweight division is beating him? Right now, I don't have anybody beat him. I don't think anybody has a chance. So I agree with you. Up next will be the main event. Let me change something on the stream real quick because where are we here? We're about to be on the main event. That's just crazy. That's crazy. There we go. Is Adesanya beatable? Does anybody have a chance against him, guys? If you guys can quickly tell me, because I'm just saying. Adesanya right now, does Cannonier have a chance in hell? You guys let me know. Last and final fight of the night. Oh, real quick. Let me show you guys something real quick. For the people that have been asking about the kayak real quick. Let me just let me show you guys something real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Hey Dana, look at me. So this is the kayak right here. Look. So this is it right here. It has 3 rod holders, 1, 2, and then 1 right here. I hope you guys can see it. I don't know if that's good enough. But for $200, I think, what do you guys think? Should I take it? I do want a pedal kayak, something like newer and all that stuff, but it's not bad for $200. I think I take it. With the rod holders, I get out on the water, get myself, I already have 2 rods, get myself 1 more, and go out there. See how I have fun. I think it has a hatch right there that I could put something in. I'm not mad at it. What do you guys think? Just figured I'd throw that out to you guys. All right, guys. Main event time will be underway shortly. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Let's get it. Chris, once again, thank you so much for the $20. Von Blue, thank you for the $20. You guys are far too kind. For all the new DC Fight Club members that joined today, Steve Williams, thank you so much for becoming a Fight Club member. Robin Hood for subscribing. All you guys. I truly appreciate you guys. Max don't hit hard enough to move up in weight. That's a good point, Danny Burns. So it's like he's kind of stuck, right? I don't know. Like his path to victory always is like overwhelming you and hitting you where he gets hit and he's not going to get knocked out, has an iron chin, but he just keeps walking forward and pressing on you, and that becomes overwhelming. Kind of like Tony Ferguson-esque too. But both fighters might be on the decline now. I don't know. It's tough to say. He didn't truly win his last fight. Plus, he can. Winner of Brian Ortega versus Yair Rodriguez, says Chris Faith. For more comps, since no one is. Yeah, there might not be nobody there for him. If Cannonier gets him on the ground and drops elbows, it's a wrap. You think Cannonier has a chance today, Chris? Let's go. Bro, what's up with this naked person? Can we block this person? Like, holy crap. Like, how weird do you have to be? There we go. Get this person out of here. Let me see. If Izzy gets hurt like Romero fight, he going down. That'll be interesting. Come on, Izzy. I need a clean sweep. I have a friend that as long as Adesanya wins tonight, I think he makes like $100 something bucks, and he put like a $10 bet or something like that. So let's root for him. Kamaru or Leon? Kamaru. Even though Leon has been on a tear too, I think Kamaru's just, when he lands big. His wrestling, defense, and offense is just too much right now. He had some wars with Colby Covington, and like, I just don't think Leon has had those kind of wars against anybody. And I don't want to make too much of it because everybody says this, but like, you saw how Leon got caught against Diaz, even if it was the closing seconds. Like, Kamaru lands like that, it's over. Cannonier making his way to the octagon. The main event will be underway. We watch this, then we get out of here, right, guys? Guys, thank you for being here. Saludos, canal, desde Mexico. Beto 1. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Jared Cannonier wins. He'll become the first African-American middleweight champion of the UFC. 10 wins by knockout, 7 first-round finishes. First fighter in modern UFC history to earn a KO in 3 different weight classes. He has some interesting stats on his resume. He looks focused. He looks ready. If he's able to pull it off, it'll be quite phenomenal. We shall see, Chris Faith. We shall see. Let's talk about Usman versus Edwards 2 next month for UFC 278. I respect it. Jaden Williams says Adesanya by KO. That's my prediction for tonight. I think Cannonier tires out. I think Adesanya gets the job done. And then I don't know who he calls out. The Alex Pereira fight will be quite interesting. It'll be interesting if he wants it too. It'll be ballsy as well. Kamaru on another level, he improved so much. I can't see anyone beating him. Yeah, Kobe had the best chance. Wasn't able to do it. I agree with you. I agree with you, sir. Cannonier looks strong as hell, though, bro. Like, damn, I wish I could have just shown you guys. I'll show you guys in a second, if anything. Kamaru on another level. Yep. Guys, let me know your guys' prediction. Let me look at the polls real quick. Adesanya by KO, 64%. Jeez. And then 21% by decision. You guys only gave Cannonier a 15% chance. And I don't blame you guys. 76 thumbs up on the video. Let's get to 80, guys. 4 more for 80. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Trying to get to 5,500 subscribers. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. This naked person just does not go away. Like what is wrong with this person? Jeez Louise. What's wrong with these people? W. Kamaru take says Aiden. T-City or Yair? It's a good fight. That's a good fight. I might go Yair. I like what I saw from him last fight. Even though he lost, he looked quite improved. It was one of those like Gilbert Burns. Even though he lost, he looked great. If that makes any sense. Bro, I want to try the digital is a savage. How do I sign up? I don't know if you want to know. Why is UFC trying to make Hamza versus Diaz? That fight makes no sense at all. And I don't hear no fans asking for that fight. I don't know. After the Gilbert Burns fight, maybe that fight still sells well. Maybe he's not ready for Usman, so they want to give him another fight as well, too. They don't want to rush him to the title after seeing Gilbert Burns give him a run for his money. Could be a lot of things involved. It's tough to say. I think there's some chinks in his armor was shown in that last fight against Gilbert Burns, Danny. I think Usman beats Chimaev. I felt differently before, I'm not going to lie, but now I changed my mind yet again. Lucas, thank you so much for subscribing. All the new subscribers, let's go. Corey, my guy, thank you for being here. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Let's get it. Adesanya coming out to like a Undertaker-esque type vibe thing with the music, with the hat. I guess he's trying to put someone in a grave today. Look at him real quick. There you have it. Yeah, I don't know about that, Burns. I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. Bro, somebody was talking, I think it was a friend of mine, Beta. Yeah, you saw what Bivol did with Canelo, right? That style just has seemed to be quite effective. Fernando, why do you think that is? Guys, the main event is about to be underway from Lagos, Nigeria. One of 3 Nigerian-born UFC fighters. Israel Adesanya making his way to the octagon. I don't know. Usman is dirty. I think he takes Chimaev, but who knows? That's why they got to fight in the first place. Yeah, I agree. I would love to see it. Great commentary. Excited for main event. Thanks. Anytime, Oscar. Thank you for everybody that's here. A lot of people from Mexico as well, too. I see a lot of Hispanos. A lot of Latinos. Thank you for being here. If Adesanya wins, I'll subscribe. Then I have a good chances of you subscribing, Mario. Yo, if Cannonier pulls off the upset, that'll just be... I don't think anybody... I think it's safe to say nobody would see that coming. 63 subscribers away from 5,500. Let's go. Yo, he literally beat the number 2 guy in the division. He just looked human, but I think he has the best chance. It's just, I think... He did beat the number 2 guy, but listen. With the bombs that he got caught against Gilbert Burns, if Usman lands that straight right hand, it could be lights out for Chimaev. I don't think he could get hit clean as many times against Usman that he did against Gilbert Burns. I think it's more dangerous with Usman. I think Usman just holds that much more power. But we do have to give him credit for being the number 2 guy and being... Like, people thought he was a hype train. He was rushed, right, in a sense. So, you make a great point. Andy Galaska from Milwaukee. Milwaukee's in the building. Welcome to the stream, my guy. But you make a great point, Tommy. Gets TKO late rounds. But then again, if Chimaev's wrestling, if Chimaev takes Usman to the ground, it could get interesting as well, too. It's tough to say. I would love to see it. It's a tough fight to call. I'm going to still go Usman by an edge. It will be fascinating to see Hamzat pull off that upset. But right now, what's up next? Adesanya versus... He's peeing on the wall. Adesanya versus Cannonier. Let's get it. Claiming his territory. Let's get it. So you do you think that's a bad idea? I mean, for $200, that's the reason why I'm taking it. Alex, real quick, I'll show you the pictures again. Because yes, I wanted to sit on top kayak. This is like a sit in, and I don't have that much space to my left and to my right. So you're right, could be uncomfortable. I don't know, but you think I'll be okay just for my first starter off kayak, and then we'll move on from there. Because what I really do want, real quick, guys, main event is about to be underway shortly. I'm gonna show you what I really want real quick. It's like 2K. It's like 2,200. This guy. This guy's what I want. Beautiful. Real quick, guys. It has nothing to do with the UFC right now, but the main event is about to be underway. Both fighters are getting announced. And there's a pedal kayak, so I don't have to use a paddle. It'll be so much more convenient. But give me some advice, Alex. Would be a very interesting ground fight, but like you said, I got Usman. Yeah, I just got to go with Usman, the veteran. And Hamzat got pretty winded last fight too. Yeah, it could that Dagestani type of style wrestling, yes, could overwhelm him. But Usman's wrestling defense is just that good as well too. And if he had a problem getting Gilbert Burns down, I think it's that much tougher to get Usman on the ground as well. Cannonier to try and close the distance on Izzy and get inside. That's what everybody tries to do, and they just have a tough time. Look at that yacht, says Up Merchant. Dagestani wrestling versus American wrestling. I think Usman has speed advantage, but the power is there for Hamzat. What's up, Data? Welcome to the stream. Data Manny. Welcome. No, because I want to fish. That's why I'm staying away from a paddleboard or like a canoe or anything of that nature. Let's go, guys. Main event is about to be underway. As Bruce Buffer says, it's time. Let's get it. Cannonier versus Adesanya, UFC 276. If you guys are wondering, Next week, I believe. Yes, July 9th. Fiziev versus RDA. RDA looked great in his last fight. Ortega versus Rodriguez, July 16th. We'll be covering that fight as well. We're just going to cover everything. Blaze versus Tom Aspinall. I got Aspinall being one of the best heavyweight up-and-coming fighters. That'll be July 23rd. So we have a lot coming up. And then UFC 277, July 30th. Nunes versus Pena. Moreno versus Kai Kara of France. Derek Lewis versus Pavlovich. Ankalaev versus Anthony Smith. That's a great card. Can't wait for that one. And then UFC 278 to skip forward a little bit, August 20th. Guys, we have a lot of events coming up. And then boxing events coming up as well, too. So, guys, it's just great to be here. Let's go. The $20 from Steve Williams. California love. Let's go. Yo, mother, I got Izzy tonight by decision, helping contribute to the kayak, my brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. Because I really want one. I'll make sure I put like a picture on the community tab just for you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. It means the world, man. Thank you for contributing. You can talk about Chimaev another time. Focus on Adesanya versus Cannonier. You're right. I just got distracted because it's such a good conversation. You're absolutely right, though. Thank you so much, Steve Williams. Another $20. Man, you're just always supporting every stream, Steve Williams. Like, if I ever go to California, I will let you know. Because they got some nice Clearwater Lake, I think it's called, out there. Or the Delta, something like that. Clearwater Delta. I don't know. I see people fishing on there on YouTube. We'll talk. And surprise the whole stadium. Gilbert has better hands than Usman by a long... I don't know if that's fair to say. Maybe he's more explosive in a sense. Faster. Puts better combinations. But Usman's jab and straight right hand is just scary. But a conversation that we can have soon. Let's go Israel Adesanya. Here we go, says Chris Faith. Here we go. Round number 1 of Schedule 5. Main event is about to be underway shortly. We'll talk shortly. Ladies and gentlemen. Alex, let me know about what you said earlier. And here we go. Round number 1 is finally underway. The main event, UFC 276. Adesanya versus Cannonier standing in the center of the octagon. Here we go. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Cannonier walking forward. Inside leg kick thrown by Adesanya. Cannonier walking forward. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. Throws a jab, this time gets blocked by Cannonier. Feigning a leg kick is Cannonier. But he keeps walking forward. Adesanya throws a strong jab, just missing. Herb Dean, the ref for tonight's fight. Outside leg kick again lands for Adesanya. Straight right hand to the body, just misses for Cannonier. Outside leg kick lands for Cannonier. In response, Adesanya lands an outside leg kick of his own. Inside leg kick lands flush for Cannonier. Jab to the body, just misses for Jared Cannonier. But he keeps walking forward. So far, both fighters just filling each other out. Feigning just a bit with the jab is Adesanya. Right front kick lands for Cannonier. Here we go. Pawing with the jab as he switches to a southpaw stance is Adesanya. Left straight down the middle, just misses for Adesanya. Inside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Cannonier being patient, walking forward. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time blocked by Cannonier yet again. Cannonier doing a good job of staying in the pocket but not getting hit with anything big thus far. Nice short right uppercut partially lands for Adesanya. Outside leg kick again for Cannonier. Fitting a leg kick is Adesanya, not letting it go just yet. 1-2 thrown by Adesanya, doesn't land. Cannonier walking forward. Both fighters right in the center, looking for openings. Inside leg kick just misses. Nice left kick to the body, lands for Adesanya. Jab to the body, partially lands for Cannonier. Cannonier trying to close the distance here. Adesanya being very patient. Nice short uppercut lands for Adesanya. Then a jab down the middle for Adesanya. Cannonier walking forward. Still looking for an opening, guys. Straight right hand just misses for Adesanya. Cannonier talking trash to him. Both throw an outside leg kick, both miss. Cannonier feigning just a bit with the jab, not letting his hands go just yet. Out of the southpaw stance. Double jab thrown by Adesanya, just missing. Left kick to the head, just misses for Adesanya. Inside leg kick lands for Cannonier. Cannonier being patient, but Adesanya looking to pick up the pace here, starting to find a rhythm. Cannonier started off quite well, but now Adesanya has been landing the more significant strikes so far here in the first round. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Right hook just misses for Adesanya. We're almost at 1,000 followers on Instagram. Make sure you follow on Instagram. Outside leg kick just lands partially for Adesanya. Cannonier walking forward. A minute left here in the first round. Jab to the body lands for Cannonier. Counter left hook thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Inside leg kick again for Cannonier. Feigning a kick is Adesanya, not letting it go just yet. Adesanya circling to his left. Extending his right arm. Trying to measure the distance. Jab thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time missing again. Nice short right hook lands for Adesanya. Here we go. Left front kick lands for Adesanya again. Outside leg kick again for Adesanya. Here we go. Starting to find a rhythm here in the closing seconds of the first round is Adesanya. Cannonier walking forward. Another 1-2 lands for Adesanya. And round number 1 is over. They nod at each other and they go back to their respective corners. Cannonier looked good in like the first minute and a half, but after a while, Adesanya started to land a jab, land some kicks to the body. 1-0 Adesanya in the first round, in my honest opinion. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Round number 2 will be underway. Cannonier didn't look bad. It just looked like Adesanya was doing a better job timing and landing some strikes. Nothing of major impact or significance or damage, but you can tell Adesanya was finding his openings. New blood, the Lord Jesus Christ bless you and increase you and family. What's up, new blood? Welcome to the stream. God bless you as well. Round number 2 will be underway shortly. It's like a bug that keeps flying around here that wants to get killed. Here we go. Round number 2 will be underway shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Drake did bet on Adesanya. That's always something that you got to take into consideration. He's a horrible bettor. But here we go. Round number 2. He's probably right about this one. Herb Dean holding him off. Here we go. Round number 2 of a scheduled 5 championship fight in the middleweight division. Here we go. Adesanya, the champion. Cannonier, number 2 ranked fighter, the challenger. Outside leg kick thrown by Cannonier, this time just missing. Cannonier circling to his left. Nice strong jab down the middle lands for Adesanya. Cannonier backing off just a bit. Short jab partially lands for Cannonier. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Left kick to the body just missing for Adesanya. Right kick to the body just grazes the stomach of Adesanya by Cannonier. He looks hesitant to let his hands and legs go, but he is standing in the pocket. Jab to the body lands for Cannonier. Nice strong jab to the body that landed for Cannonier. Double jab thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. Inside leg kick, stumbles. Cannonier just a bit. Nice left straight down the middle, lands flush for Adesanya. That rocks Cannonier's head back just a bit. Adesanya pawing with the jab. Has it extended. Feigning a leg kick, not quite letting it go just yet. Left kick to the body lands for Adesanya. Left front kick lands for Adesanya again. Adesanya pushing him away just a bit. Nice short right hook lands for Cannonier. Left straight to the body for Cannonier. But Cannonier looking more confident now. Left straight to the body just misses for Cannonier. Head kick just misses for Cannonier. Outside leg kick lands for Cannonier. Right front kick just misses for Cannonier. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Throws a 1-2. This time he misses. Adesanya looking to try to get a bit more active here in the second round. Both fighters still a little bit hesitant. Alex Pereira in the stands watching. Crowd booing just a bit here. They want to see more action. Right hook to the body partially lands for Adesanya. Straight right hand down the middle for Adesanya lands flush. Counter right hand just misses for Cannonier. Adesanya great timing in evading that punch. Has great head movement. Cannonier still trying to get on the inside. Attempts a takedown, lets it go. Left kick to the body, misses for Adesanya. 1 minute and 47 seconds left in the second round. Jab upstairs lands for Cannonier. Jab again lands for Cannonier. Here we go. Inside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Cannonier feigning just a bit. Nice right hook to the body lands for Adesanya. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. 1-2 thrown by Adesanya, this time missing as well. But being more offensive here. Short right elbow thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Right hand again by Adesanya. Here we go. Just a minute left here in the second round. An eye poke, I believe. And they stop. They stop the clock. An eye poke by Adesanya. Let's see if they show a replay and if it actually happened. Let's see. Was it an eye poke? I believe it was an eye poke. I need a better angle. They're showing the replay right now. I need a better angle, but I believe it was an eye poke. He has to attempt something, Cole. In the meantime, I could catch up with the chat. He does not want the doctor. He does not want more time. He wants to fight. So in that sense, we will be good. Just YouTube search guy. Oh, yeah. I watched like Greg Blanchard. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Alex will talk some more in a bit. Here we go. Round number 2. 50 seconds left on the clock. Jab upstairs lands for Cannonier finally. Left kick to the body lands for Cannonier. Jab upstairs lands for Adesanya. Adesanya pressing forward. Outside leg kick again for Adesanya. Outside leg kick lands for Cannonier. Outside leg kick again lands for Cannonier. Cannonier backing off just a bit. Cannonier circling to his left. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Jab upstairs lands for Adesanya. Round number 2 is over. Adesanya is looking like he has that look in his eyes that he wants to go in for the kill. Is my perspective here after that second round. He started to walk forward and walk him down just a bit more. Cannonier never looked hurt, but reacting a lot to Adesanya. I plan on doing freshwater, Alex. I'll look up those names. Lawson Lindsley. I'll look that up. You can get a simple. You can get a simple fishing ready kayak for fun. So you think I shouldn't go with the one I just showed? It was like $200. The one I just showed. What do you think, Alex? I hope Jared picks up the pace and goes all in. He has to, because right now he's down 2-0. So if he loses this round, then he's gonna have to like go for broke in a sense, Cole, in my honest opinion. So we shall see what happens next. We shall see what happens next. Round number 3 will be underway shortly, guys. Out of a scheduled 5. Hopefully a little bit more action here, but Adesanya is hard to press without paying for it. Here we go. Round number 3 of a scheduled 5. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Front kick thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Left hook lands for Cannonier. Outside leg kick lands for Cannonier. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. Jab upstairs lands for Adesanya. Adesanya walking forward now. Throws another jab, this time missing. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. You could hear the snap on that kick. Wonder if it'll get a reaction next from Cannonier. Going for the takedown is Cannonier. But he lets it go. Jab upstairs lands for Adesanya. Adesanya keeps walking forward, landing that jab flush. Cannonier circling to his right. Adesanya being patient, backing off just a bit. Another jab upstairs thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Inside leg kick again for Adesanya. Cannonier trying to walk forward. Looping right hook thrown by Cannonier, this time just missing. Left straight to the body, lands for Cannonier. Jab thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Cannonier looking to be more willing to let his hands go, which is good to see. Just has to do a bit more, in my honest opinion. But Adesanya keeps walking forward. Jab upstairs thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Going for a takedown again. Straight right hand down the middle, lands for Cannonier. Level changing here. Adesanya's back against the cage. Maybe selling out for a takedown is Cannonier. Can't let Izzy get away, says Rogan. And Cannonier lets it go. Cannonier backing off just a bit here. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. The crowd cheering their big left straight down the middle for Adesanya. Rocks the head of Cannonier back. But Cannonier still standing in the pocket. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the 3rd round. Adesanya keeps walking forward. Outside leg kick just misses for Jared Cannonier. Spinning back fist thrown by Cannonier, this time just missing. Cannonier walking forward. Right hand partially lands for Cannonier. He's having a better round, says Cormier. Counter left straight, right straight down the middle for Cannonier. Throws a right hook, this time just misses. He's starting to find a rhythm. Nice straight right hand by Adesanya. Left straight to the body, just misses for Cannonier. Counter straight right hand down the middle for Cannonier. And he has Adesanya against the cage. Starting to have a bit more success. Maybe Cannonier might go for a takedown here. Cannonier with double unders, has the body lock, lets it go, just has a right underhook. Can he work from here? 50 seconds left here on the clock in the 3rd round. Better round for Cannonier so far. Cannonier looking to work here. Inside knee for Cannonier. Another inside knee for Cannonier. Adesanya trying to defend. Another inside knee for Cannonier. Cannonier still has the left underhook now. 19 seconds left here on the clock. Left knee to the body for Cannonier. 10 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Inside knee for Cannonier yet again. And he keeps using it. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Round number 3 is over. Closer round for Cannonier. I don't know if you could give it to him. It's either 2-1 or 3-0 Adesanya. I'm going to go 2 rounds to 1. Cannonier might have just done enough there towards the end. I don't know. Adesanya might have landed the biggest punch of the round as well, too. Tough to call. Yep, another decision went for Adesanya. I already know before it happens, says Carson. Mario, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, my guy. It's either 2-1 or 3-0. I'm going to say 2-1. I think it's only right to give Cannonier that round when he was a bit more active, fighting out of the clinch, starting to land some more strikes there. Mario, thank you for subscribing. Set a mental guard to outstrike Izzy. It appears he has no clear game plan. Is he serious about trying to win? That round was a bit better, Cole, in my opinion. I think you can give him that round. It's not 100% certain, but he's going to have to be more active. He's going to have to be more active if he wants to win, especially being the challenger. Here we go. Round number 3 or 4. I'm sorry, I have a scheduled 5. Thank you, Jordan Fernandez, for subscribing. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Let's get it. If you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're at 87 thumbs up, almost at 100. Let's make it happen. Cannonier backing off just a bit. Straight right hand just misses for Adesanya. Big right hand lands for Cannonier. And here we go. We have ourselves a fight. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Jab down the middle lands for Adesanya. That rocks Cannonier's head back. Cannonier still keeps walking forward. Outside leg kick again for Adesanya. Left front kick thrown by Adesanya. This time just misses. Jab upstairs, then a straight right hand to the body for Cannonier. Left kick to the body lands flush for Adesanya. Cannonier backing off just a bit, gets caught with another jab. Adesanya just look a bit sharper here with his striking. Jab upstairs lands for Adesanya. Cannonier defending, blocks a leg kick, straight right hand to the body, partially lands for Cannonier. Right hook partially lands for Cannonier again. Straight right hand lands for Adesanya. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Straight right hand to the body, partially lands for Cannonier again. Cannonier is walking forward now. Left straight just misses for Adesanya. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left here on the clock. Right kick to the body, partially lands for Cannonier again here. Jab upstairs thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. Cannonier is walking forward, trying to create something here in the 4th round. Under 3 minutes left. Going for a takedown is Cannonier. Here we go. Has Adesanya against the cage. Can he work from here? Inside knee to the thigh for Cannonier. And he was doing a lot of this in the previous round. And he lets it go. Cannonier circling to his left. Straight right hand to the body, just misses for Cannonier. Straight right hand to the body, lands for Adesanya. Outside leg kick, just misses for Adesanya. Cannonier wants to be active. I think he's having a tough time getting on the inside, with Adesanya making him pay. Straight right hand lands flush for Adesanya. Short right hook just misses for Cannonier. Cannonier keeps walking forward. Just can't find an opening quite just yet. Adesanya backing off. Cannonier trying to close the distance here. Another strong jab down the middle for Adesanya. Outside leg kick lands for Cannonier. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. Adesanya's back against the cage. Cannonier with a right underhook. Can he work from here? 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Adesanya, great defender when his back is against the cage here. Cannonier holding Adesanya against the cage. Still in the clinch. Short right elbow lands for Cannonier. Inside knees for Cannonier. Right hook to the body for Cannonier. Not letting it go quite just yet. The crowd booing. They want to see more action. Another inside knee for Cannonier. Another competitive round, says Cormier. So far, I still have this round for Adesanya. 23 seconds left on the clock. Right elbow partially lands for Cannonier. Head kick just misses for Cannonier. Double jab thrown by Cannonier. This time just missing. Throws a looping right hook, but this time misses again for Cannonier. Round number 4 is over. We have one more round. I have it 3 rounds to 1. I have that round for Adesanya. So I think Cannonier needs to go for broke, in my honest opinion. Izzy could lose this. I don't know about that, Nemo. What's up, Nemo? The name. 3-1. I have it 3-1 as well, Carson. We have it the same way. Let's go, Carson. Let's go. Last and final round will be starting shortly. 60 more subscribers to 5,500. I just saw we got to 5,440. Let's go, guys. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. More content will be on the way, ladies and gentlemen. I need combos. Go to the head, go to the body. Let's get some damage, says Cannonier's coach, which I think is good advice. So you're winning the belt right here, his corner says. Carson, I'm sorry. I wish I could make it more interesting. Maybe something happens here in this round, Carson. Could be a KO coming up. Imagine, Nemo. Imagine. I mean, it'll be great to watch, right? If you haven't already. Boop. We shall see what's about to happen. Here we go. The last and final round. Overhand right, partially lands for Cannonier. Here we go. I think Cannonier has to go for broke. So right hook just misses for Cannonier. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Cannonier walking forward. Jab down the middle lands for Adesanya. Adesanya evades, and they both back in the center of the octagon. Outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Left straight down the middle for Adesanya. Another left straight thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time blocked by Cannonier. Adesanya being more active here. Cannonier being a little bit frustrated with himself, gets caught with a big jab. Adesanya throwing an inside leg kick, this time missing. Short right elbow lands for Adesanya. Feigning his Cannonier, not letting his hands go just yet. Throws a right hook, this time just misses. Cannonier is walking forward, looking for an opening. 1-2 lands for Adesanya. Then a jab lands for Adesanya. And a beautiful outside leg kick lands for Adesanya. Short right hook lands for Cannonier. Cannonier looking for an opening. Cannonier just trying to find an opening here, but just having a tough time, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Sorry that this fight isn't as exciting. Counter right hook lands for Cannonier finally. Short right elbow lands for Adesanya. Cannonier walking forward. Cannonier looking for the opening. Adesanya circling to his left. Going for a takedown here is Cannonier. Can he do anything from here with the clinch? Adesanya's back against the cage. Trying to lift up Adesanya. Adesanya's short right hooks to the head out of the clinch. Cannonier with a deep right underhook. Can he use it at all? Hasn't been able to so far. Inside knee to the thigh for Cannonier. Cannonier trying to work just under 2 minutes. Has to get some offense going. The crowd booing. Justifiably so. Cannonier not able to work out of this clinch. Has a deep left underhook. Right hooks to the body for Cannonier. I apologize, guys, that not more is going on. Here we go. Cannonier has Adesanya against the cage. Adesanya doesn't look worried at all. Going for a leg here is Cannonier. Has it lifted up. Can he finish it? Adesanya defending. And he gets away. A minute left here. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Nice strong jab lands for Cannonier. Left hook lands for Cannonier. And he thought he had Adesanya hurt. 50 seconds left. Pineda, thank you so much for subscribing. But Cannonier's back against the cage. 45 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Head kick thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. Adesanya walking forward. 1-2 thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. Throws another 1-2, this time missing. Jab thrown by Cannonier. 18 seconds left. Can Cannonier do anything here? If not, I think it'll go to the decision and a clear win for Adesanya. 1-2 thrown by Adesanya, this time just missing. 9 seconds left. Overhand right thrown by Adesanya, this time missing. I wonder what fighters are going to say about how boring this fight was. Fight is over. Guys, I apologize that it wasn't as exciting as one would have hoped. Kind of expected, though. If Cannonier can't get any offense going, it was going to be tough for him. And that's what's been happening. 2-2. I had a 3-1 going into the fifth. I have a 4-1 when it's all said and done. We will be getting the official decision up next. Alex versus Mac was the real main event. Honestly, that Strickland fight, the way Alex Pereira knocked him out, and the Robbie Lawler fight as well, too, Robbie Lawler fight might have been fight of the night. I feel like we do this every Izzy fight. Zelman, you're right, though. Gary Key, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Thank you so much. For all the new subscribers, we appreciate you. Subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to get to 5,500. Slightly worse than a Haney fight, but at least Haney throws combos. Right, absolutely. Yeah, honestly, like that's one of the bad things you can say about Adesanya. He hasn't been in the most exciting fights. I'm loving the commentary stream, says Alex. Just look up Guggen Squad, Kai Efficient, LO. John B has a good freshwater Kai. I will. Guggen, yeah, I'm going to look that up right now real quick. Just so I have it in the background. Guggen Squad. What is it? Guggen Squad, Kayak, Fishing. Okay. I have that typed in just so right after here today, I can look it up. In my opinion, Jared really proves these guys just can't be champions. All lip service. It was very frustrating to watch, Cole. I mean, geez, like a championship fight and you don't put it all on the line. Like, get knocked out. Put it all out there and see what happens. Instead of like what we just saw, which is just horrendous. Slightly worse than a Haney fight, says Zelme. Miller, 1 through 10, rate this fight a 1. I mean, I can't give it any more than that because it's like nothing really happened. Nobody got stunned. It was boring. It was boring. I got Cannonier 50-45, says Oscar. Like the Yoel Romero fight, kind of boring fight. At least the Romero fight, I believe it was the second round where Romero at least landed a bomb and then nothing else really happened, but at least he landed like a big left straight. Here we go. Steve Williams. Yeah, it's just frustrating. 49-46. 49-46. And 50-45 for the winner by unanimous decision. And still, the undisputed. They shake hands. They hug it out. They show respect to each other. They show a lot of respect to each other. At least this fight wasn't as boring. That fight was atrocious, but at least somebody landed a bomb. I don't know which one was worse, honest. I don't know if I'm exaggerating a bit there, Carson. I don't know which one was worse. Cannonier has to do better there, honestly. Yeah. 5-0 on Rio, says Jesus. Yeah. I mean, it's not Adesanya's fault, I guess you could say, to be fair. They're about to blast both Izzy and Jared at the post. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's so boring to put a point that Cannonier is broke. He would be making 100 or something like that per fight, says 999. And still, what a boring Lavithan. It was absolutely horrendous. Two great coaches, two great teams. Your fight was worse? I don't know. I don't know if I can say that. I'm really disappointed as far as like the boringness of this fight. I think it matches pretty evenly. The Romero fight was horrendous. It was. But at least there was a bomb landed. Ardonis, my goodness. If you ever have struggle with insomnia, put on this fight, you'll go to sleep in a matter of seconds. Alex, when you get a chance, should I buy that kayak for $200? I don't think it's that bad with 3 rod holders. You tell me. Wow. At least Rogan's suit looks nice. Is Adesanya striking boxing good enough to fight someone like... No. He's good, but it's just... Boxing is a whole different ballgame. I saw 2 men stare at each other. I will never forget. That's fair. They were staring at each other a lot, taunting. The Romero fight might be worse. If he did call him out, I didn't hear that 999. What do you think about this fight, Lavithan? Holy crap, was that boring. Holy crap, was that boring. I apologize, guys. I tried to make it interesting. Why didn't Cannonier go all out? I don't know. He seemed to shake Izzy a little in those last... He landed a nice strike, but... Aiden, I will never understand that. When you're the challenger, you're obviously losing. You're obviously losing on the scorecards. Why not go for broke? Why not go for broke? Why not go for broke? The fact that you guys are saying that fight was boring, you guys are not a fan of both of those guys, so literally go to sleep. It's not that we're not fans of it. It's just, I don't think you could blame Adesanya as much, but you have to blame Cannonier. It's pretty obvious you're down 3-1, maybe 4-0. You kind of got to go for broke. The difference, for example, Max Holloway versus Volkanovski. Holloway was losing the fight, but at least you could tell he was trying in the fight. Cannonier, I don't know if you could say the same. Maybe he was scared of getting caught by something big, and that's a valid fear. But when you get a title shot, you got to do more than that. Because it's just, think about it, it's a business. Why would Dana ever give you another title fight? You know, like, it's tough. To be honest, Izzy is amazing, but here's boring. Yeah, with the right challenger, like Gastelum was a great fight, Zelme. Robert Whittaker will be a good fight as well, too. Like, it's just, that second fight was good, but now what are they going to do, run it a third time? Like, I don't know where Adesanya goes from here. Yo, did you hear about that crazy inside of the UFC? Yeah, I want to watch it. I haven't seen it. I know it's all over Instagram. I'm going to catch up with it later. Alex Pereira beats Izzy. That's the fight they need to make, JT. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like a fanboy, but after Pereira just cleaned out Sean Strickland, there's nobody else out there. I mean, Adesanya already lapped the division. Why not make that fight, JT? Why not? Got knocked out going for it in the last round. Tough, bro. Would have lost either way. You're probably right. Got to send it there at the end of you are really hungry for that title. Yeah, you have no choice. You have to kind of go for broke. People will respect you more, you know? Like, it's hard to be a fan of Cannonier as far as, like, who's going to be excited to watch another Cannonier fight anytime soon? You know? He's going to have a good performance before that happens. And I don't mean to, kick a man while he's down, but it's just tough. Hopefully Pereira and Izzy is boring. No, I can't see it being this boring. Especially with their history. And Pereira is always going to be a knockout threat, no matter how late in the fight it goes. If you're going into a title fight and you are not the champ, you have to go in as already losing on the scorecard. You have to take the belt. Exactly, Trevor. That's why I keep reiterating, you have to go for broke. You have to go for broke, Trevor, and that's not something that Cannonier looked like he was willing to do. Why? I don't know. Maybe he was overwhelmed because he kept getting picked apart. It's tough to say. But most won't push him. I agree. Strickland is greater than Overeem or greater than Ngannou. Well, you're probably going to get knocked out, but you got to go for broke, Chris. That's all I'm saying. You got to, if you're a Cannonier and you want a payday, after having a performance like that, like Adesanya is still the champion. He's still going to get the good looks. He has a big following. This affects Cannonier greatly just because of the way he chose to approach the fight. I feel you, Zelman. I feel you on that as far as like he's amazing, just not a fan of that style. Yeah, it's hard to be a fan of that style if he doesn't have the right dance partner, in my opinion. Another important question, Cannonier who? Says 999. Oh my God. I think a friend of mine just won like $100 out of like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Easily. Guys, it was good to be here though, counter heavy style. Yeah. Counter heavy style. Well, Sean Strickland is a counter heavy style too, but Alex gave it like push that pressure on him. That's the fight that needs to happen. I am sold on it. Guys, thank you for another fun stream. It's great to be back. We'll be back next week to cover the fight, to cover the event next week, which is the Fizia versus RDA, which I like what I saw from RDA his last fight. So we'll be here for that. Hopefully some big events keep coming up. It just feels great to be back, guys. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. It's just a fun place to be. We have a back and forth. Hopefully we get the podcast on Tuesday, if not Monday. But I don't think we'll do it Monday because of July 4th. So, guys, much love to all you guys. Appreciate you guys. God bless. Good night. I can't wait to see the post-fight press conferences. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, or anything like that. If you guys want to continue a conversation, I always reply. Feels good to be here. Much love. God bless. I'll see you next week. And honestly, good night and God bless. Same to you, Chris. Same to you. If he had no chance at all, then I understand, I guess, why he didn't go for it at the end. But when you got Izzy on the back foot hitting your shots, then you got to go. Yeah, you just got, in my personal opinion, you got to go for it. But it's hard. It's easier said than done, right? Thanks, bro. Much love to you and the family. Cole, my guy. Always showing up. Always writing on my community threads and having a back and forth with the community. Much love to you, Cole. Much love. You're miles and miles away, but you always show love, man. So thank you, Zelmay. Thank you, Cole, Oscar, Steve Williams for the donation, Christopher Maddox, all the new subscribers. God bless. Good night. I had a blast. I'll catch you guys next week, all right? Hit me up on any social media platform. I will respond. Peace. Much love. God bless. Peace. Good night. Later.
I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce guy, go off.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Lawler's in a world of trouble. Closing seconds. Can he weather the storm here in the third round?
And the ball is superlative.
Thank you so much, Aiden. Appreciate you, my guy. We'll catch you soon, man.
We have ourselves a fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets a triangle choke from up top. Gaethje's out, and the fight is over. The triangle choke for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And Porter gets knocked down. He gets knocked down again. 10th round TKO win. Left uppercut, and then next out Leo. It appears he's out cold. The fight is over. It was a counter left uppercut, and just like that, what a left uppercut. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to admit, what a fight.
Nice celebration of a 3K video. I don't know, man. To hit 3,000 subscribers and like
Right hook to the body for Campbell. Left hook to the body for Garcia. And then knocked down Campbell. It was a left hook to the body. Campbell on the ground. The count is on. Can he make his way up? It appears he can't get up. Campbell on the ground.
might still get it
Trying to
anyways,
stand
Alex.
up.
I'll let you know.
And the
God
fight
bless. Good
is
night, man.
over.
Just for $200
Volk
is
Garcia
gonna
with
be
a
hard to beat.
7th round knockdown. What a performance. Guys, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to do record number 7. Ryan Garcia tearing up and crying. What a performance for Ryan Garcia.